Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York town. Oh, the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets, where do they go? To meet the Mets! Oh, they're hollering and cheering and they're jumping in their seats. Where do they go? To meet the Mets! All the fans are true to the orange and blue, so hurry up and come on down, 'cause we got ourselves a ball club, the Mets of New York town. Give 'em a yell! Give 'em a hand! And let 'em know you're rooting in the stand. Come on and meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York town, of New York town.
What is up, Mets fans? How's everybody doing? Thank you all so much for chiming in, guys. We're back at it for another live stream for our New York Mets today, and man, oh man, is this going to be an eventful one. I'm not sure exactly how eventful it is from the Mets side of things, as they definitely look like that they have an uphill battle thanks to their injuries, and we're going to be breaking that all down some further here in the pregame discussion before we actually get into the in-game commentary. But again, thank you all so much to everyone here, guys. Really appreciate it. Hyundai, what's up, buddy? William Colt. Let's see here. Thomas. Timothy, what's up, buddy? Card Coach, my man. How's it going, buddy? LGB, great fan here who is a Braves fan, so he's going to get a kick out of tonight's game. Ryan, thank you all so much, guys. Just give me 1 second. I apologize if I lag for a minute or two. I'm just going to fix here because I do believe I have the my banner here, the ticker that goes across. I do think that I have it wrong when it comes to the actual description. And I do. Yeah, let me take the Rays out of there. We're going to put the Braves in here, and then we'll be good to go. So just give me 1 sec, guys. My apologies for any possible type of delay. Perfect. And I think we're golden now. So again, guys, thanks so much for everyone chiming in. Dave, what is up, my friend? How are you? I'm doing well. I hope that the Mets get a W today. I hope you do too. So guys, massive shout out to my good friend Dave. Amazing supporter here on the channel. Cannot begin to thank you enough, Dave, for your continued generosity, my friend. What's good? What's up, Nanoverse? How are you, my friend? Happy to have you here. Rondor leadoff biter. Let's go. I know. We'll see how he does today in leadoff, right? What's up, Rory? What's up, Jay? Cole, of course, you don't need to say it. Trust me. I recognize everyone. I recognize, as long as you've been in the stream a couple times or comments, trust me, I recognize everyone. I'm not even joking. It's pretty easy to pick up on people. But again, thanks so much for everyone being here. Timothy, how's it going, my friend? Ed, hope you're having a great day. Will the Bats wake up today? Great question. They got it. They have to. Because, guys, if you are just chiming in, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. It always does mean a ton. Help us get a 50 likes for the first short-term goal, and help us get a 7K subs. If you're new and you enjoy consistent coverage, as I'll be breaking down my own in-game commentary and reaction throughout the entirety of the Mets-Braves matchup today, as this is their first matchup of the season against each other. And a couple things did not go right for the Mets today, and I think we can start off with saying that Ronald Acuna Jr., who I discussed in my Mets Talk segment on Richie's channel on Mets Media earlier today. If you haven't checked it out, if you still like to, please do, because we talk about the series as a whole. Ronald Acuna Jr., I thought, would maybe not be back for 1 to 2 games in the series at least. He's back today, leading off for the Braves. So that definitely sucks from a Mets side of things. It does not help the Mets' chances whatsoever in trying to break out and get on top of this series. So we'll see how the possible MVP winner by the season's end does today for the Braves. But I do know that Yanoa, who's been one of their better pitchers, especially with the injuries that the Braves have endured in their pitching staff, is out now, I believe, at least 2 to 3 months due to a broken hand. He has a broken bone in his hand after punching the wall in the dugout. So that is pretty LOL Mets for a non-Mets team, if you ask me. So, yeah, they've been dealing with their fair share of injuries, and both Michael Conforto and Jeff McNeil are on the 10-day IL, but they're deemed as being viewed week to week. So I have my natural concerns with Conforto on how long he may be out of this lineup. I pray to God that it's nothing long-term, but hamstrings, we know how nagging they can be. So the Mets are weighing their options, Ray. They are viewing trade options. So keep an eye out for a video tomorrow, guys. We will be discussing more than likely some possible trade options for the Mets. I'm excited to do that video. I've been wanting to actually for the past week. So it's great timing, not in the sense of injuries, but that things are starting to pick up, as John Heyman tweeted out earlier today as well, that the Mets are in the market for outfielders. So if that's not telling that the Mets might be without one of Conforto and or McNeil fairly long term, I don't know what is. So we'll see what happens. So, but yeah, the Mets have a plethora of injuries. They have, I believe, 12 actually, 11 and 12 within the actual active roster right now, which is horrendous. But there are some positives that we can take away from things, guys. Blaze, my man, guys, give a massive shout out to my good man Blaze, my cousin. You guys might remember him when we were back in doing, we went to the Mets games against Philly and Queens a couple weeks ago, earlier in April. So, guys, make sure to check out my man Blaze. Everyone wish him a happy hello. But, yeah, see, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope your finals are done now. They should be done now, right? But, again, so my guess now for the Mets is they're definitely going to be in the market for a lot of different players. I already have, there's between 5 and 10 I already have in mind. I'll probably narrow it down to 5 at least, if not fewer, in a video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, guys. But until then, the positive news is that Thor will be back sooner than later. Seth Lugo was pushed to the 60-day IL, but only pushes him around 4 days from returning to the lineup. It's not a big deal. So the Mets have the potential to bring back not just Noah Syndergaard, not just Carlos Carrasco, but Seth Lugo all on the same day. The earliest that they can return the club is May 31st. Whether it holds true that date or if they need, say, a week or two after that, only time will tell. But Noah is, in fact, starting his rehab stint in AAA on Wednesday. J.D. Davis, who I thought would be back in the series, I was completely wrong, actually, because he is starting a rehab stint in AAA starting tomorrow. So there will be no J.D. Davis this series, unfortunately. And Seth Lugo will be starting a rehab stint in AAA as well on Thursday. So a lot of things to be excited about, at least. It's unfortunate that, of course, when it seems like the Mets pitching is finally starting to get round out, we're going to get basically everyone back within 2 weeks from now. The downside is that we have some of our better hitters that are going to be out of the lineup fairly long term. Depends on how long term. Could be 10 days, could be a month. I don't know. We're going to find out as each passing day goes by and we find out more details on Conforto, because I know he was looking for second opinions. Baseball, I do, buddy. How's it going, my man? Baseball highlights. Happy to have you here. And you're finally done, Blaze. Awesome. I'm happy for you, bro. I hope you did well. You should have, from everything that I know. Let's see here. We won't see Conforto for a while. Pretty obvious. I hope that's not the case, Ricky. I'm going to stay optimistic, but Conforto won't surprise me if he's gone for a month. I hope I'm wrong, though. Let's put it that way. I never want that to be the case. And yes, I'm a Knicks fan. Jack, what's up, buddy? Great memory here on the channel. Not feeling good about tonight. You know what? I got to be honest. I'm not either. But hey, we got to stay optimistic and hope for the best. Maybe this is the exact kind of adversity this team needs to kind of rally around each other more than what they already have at points this season. They've done it. They just haven't done it consistently. Now let's see if they can bounce back in a nice, beautiful park there in Atlanta. Hopefully better than what we saw in Tropicana, because that was just horrendous. Seriously. Yoenis is available? Yeah, no. Sandy Alderson won't even sniff the idea of bringing Yoenis back. He's had some very blunt, choice words about Yoenis back during the offseason. He's not coming here. Cubs versus Nationals is a good storyline tonight. What makes it such a good storyline, Nathan? If the Mets are shopping for a new outfield, then it's bad. Hopefully some guys step up. Yeah, I mean, again, though, it all depends, and I'm going to get into it tomorrow's video, so I'm not going to expand much further here, but it depends on what kind of outfielders they're shopping for. Are they shopping for short-term guys that they know are going to stay on the bench when everyone's healthy, or are they really going for a guy that can basically be every day in that lineup, and then once everyone's healthy, they deal with that good problem to have when the time comes? That is going to decide a lot. How do I feel about Rojas this season, Wardy? I'm very up in the air about it, William. Some days I don't have a problem with Rojas. Others I do. Either way, I think Rojas is unfortunately in a lose-lose situation where I don't see him with us long-term. Just from the body language and what Zach Scott has stated about Rojas and said how, quote unquote, he said it himself following the firings of Chili Davis and Tom Slater, that we want this to work. Normally, if you state something that you want this to work, it means that it hasn't yet and that you're trying to, but it also hasn't yet. So if that is kind of what I'm reading into it, then I don't know. And they did not extend Rojas beyond this season. So in a nutshell, I won't be surprised if Rojas is not here for the entirety of the season or after the season. But it's all up to him at the end of the day. We'll see how he can do from here on out. Fargas is a young AAA-er that we have who plays in the outfield. He's solid. I believe he has a 240 average on the year, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. He's a solid player. Not a top prospect or anything, but a serviceable guy that we've had in our minors. Joey Gallo. Yeah, Dave, it's interesting that you say that. Joey Gallo is on the belief is on the market to an extent, as a lot of teams that are looking for outfield help are eyeing him, according to John Heyman. Again, though, how deep is that interest? Are the Mets even interested right now? What doesn't make sense? That's a different story. So that's kind of play by year, but Gallo's a very interesting player that I do plan on discussing. What do you think of the shift? I personally think it's being overused. Yeah, I do too. I think the shift has its positives and negatives, and I feel the same way about, in general, just having analytics in baseball. I think it's important. I think it's crucial to success for teams, but I also think the eye test and the gut feeling test, if you know what I mean. In-game situations, momentum swings. I think that those are very much a thing, and I feel like the game, depending on how analytically driven you are, takes it away too much. And as Lindor says himself, the shift has been a problem. Look, I like the shift. It's obviously nice when you like it when it's in favor of your team, and you don't like it when it's a non-favor of your team. More often than not, though, I think the shift is silly. Just the amount of times that opportunity presents itself, especially around the third baseline. That's probably more than anything. When you get a guy that's very pull happy and he's able to get a simple bunt down and, or a little dribbler down the third baseline, and that, bam, that's it. The guy who's like, if you had him in MLB The Show, just as an example, like only 50 speed or something, like it doesn't make sense, but that's the shift for you. Again, I see the positives and the negatives. Clearly is not starting today, but he's with the team. He's not injured. He's just not starting today because they just chose not to. They chose Fargas over him today. That's all. Do we have any info on McNeil Conforto time on the IL? Both 10-day IL, but according to Rojas, they're week to week. So take that as you will. Oh, you know what? That I completely forgot about John Lester and Kyle Schwarber. I was thinking it was a different factor going into that game other than those two. That's cool, though. It'll be fun to see them go up against each other then. I'll watch the highlights after this game. Did you fall asleep on your keyboard while you were typing the Mets center fielders' names? No, not at all. What do you mean center fielders' names? Are you talking about like their depth right now? I'm not sure what you mean, Ricky. I'm a little confused. What's up, Jameson? How's it going, buddy? And again, guys, if you're just chiming in, if you're looking forward to today's game, again, we're a very optimistic bunch right now. There's not a lot of things going right for this team other than a stellar Taijuan Walker who's been the second best pitcher for the Mets this season on the mound. Hopefully we'll have a good night against the Braves. But if you do, in fact, enjoy the stream and you are enjoying it, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe on. Always does mean a lot, guys, as we are 15 minutes underway from getting this game started. Help us get to 50 likes and help us get to 7K subs. Always does mean a lot, my friend. Oh, Fargas's first name? Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. I listened to the radio call on him earlier to remember it, but I already forgot, so I'm not going to bother. What's up? What's up, Lefty? How's it going? Yeah, Brennan, again, it's just, look, you're going to have your Mets fans that don't like Rojas no matter what he does, even in times where the Mets have a 7-game winning streak. So that's a lot of where the Rojas hate comes from. And then there's the Rojas frustration with bullpen management or getting quote-unquote outmanaged. Like, many people believed in. There was some controversial calls, I would say, in the Rays series most recently. LFGM and D Blacklist Outdoors, how are you today, my friend? So happy to have you in here as always. Who I think will be better, DeGrom or Seaver? As amazing as Jake is, it's hard to argue Seaver just because of how good he was and for how long of a time, and for pitching like the entire game. It's hard to compare things from now and that from then to now because baseball was just so different, you know. So it's hard. It's those are comparisons I don't love to do because the baseball was 1,000% different back when the franchise was pitching. Retroactively, what up, Worry? What's up, Brennan? Who's going to pitch for the Braves? It is their southpaw of a stud, and Max Fried. He's had a rough go of it to start the season, but in the month of May, he's only allowed 2 runs in the 2 games he has pitched thus far. So he's been getting more on a roll back to his old self here in the month of May. Where's McCann? McCann is just off the bench today. Is it all possible that he's a puppet, Ross? He's only got so much ability to make calls and Rojas is a puppet to an extent. I think Rojas is a perfect guy for the Mets to kind of gel into what they want. So yeah, you can make that argument. He is to an extent. He definitely is to an extent, but he is also making his own decisions. I don't think it's as simple as Zach Scott and Sandy are taking the shots the way that Barry Van Wagenen did when Rojas was manager last season, or Mickey. That they were complete puppets then. It's different with this regime now, I would say. Statement game for both teams, 100%. Richie, what's up, buddy? LFGM, I hope you had a great day, Richie. Appreciate you chiming in. Hope everyone's doing well. Wardy, what do you think should be done with Lucchesi? Yeah, great question. So, talking about Joey Fuego for a second, I just saw this on Twitter, and some Mets fan came up and really found a solid reasoning as to why Lucchesi's struggling, other than, people going to say, oh, he's just a bad pitcher. He still has plenty of potential, but the main thing is his release points are drastically different, which is not what you want from a pitcher. DeGrom does so well because his release point for whether it's his curveball, his slider, his changeup, his fastball, they're all relatively the same. But for Lucchesi, he has his, I'm probably getting them mixed up, but he has his curve here, right? He has his curve release point here, and then he has his fastball here. There's like a complete gap between the two that makes it quite obvious for hitters. And again, a Mets fan just broke that down. I saw that on Twitter literally right before we started the stream. So I thought that was an interesting point. It's true. Release points are important away, especially for a pitcher. And, if you don't have that, differential in the sense of things being together, that there's clearly a difference, that's a problem. That's a recipe for disaster. So I'm sure that's not helping Joey Fuego at all. Andre, I hope so too, buddy. Hope you're doing well, LGM. Yep, Fargas did bat to 242. Nimmo would hopefully be back in a week's time. He had a slight setback because he was dealing with some issues with his bone bruise on his thumb or his finger still. So yeah, we'll see how long. Nimmo's still out for at least a week, though, I'd have to imagine right now. Would you put Leo over Fargas? I really don't think it matters all that much, Lefty. I really don't. Neither of them have proved to be by far better than the others start the season. If you're basing things on average, at least Fargas is batting 242. Lee's batting 250. That's really it. What's up, IQ? I know you clinched a 4 seed. Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Can't wait to see some Knicks playoff basketball. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, I know you're a Braves fan, Jameson. We have a couple Braves fans in here. Yeah, I don't know what the future holds for Joey. I got to be honest with you. I just know that there's still potential with him. What's the news with Carrasco? It wasn't really setbacks. I think it was just him wanting, like, depending on when he is kind of ready to come back. So Cookie could be back right around when Lugo and Thor are available. They're all able to come back as soon as May 31st. No earlier. Do I think that we'd win this game? Noel, to be quite honest with you, no. I don't. I honestly don't, but I hope I'm proven wrong. I 1,000% hope I'm proven wrong. But to be quite frank with how they did this, with all the injuries they're enduring, and with a Braves team that is underperforming when they have a lot of really good hitters on that team, and they're starting to heat up now, hitting-wise, pitching-wise is a different story. They're struggling mightily there. But Max Fried, I can expect Max Fried to have a good game. Again, I hope I'm proven wrong, but I'm honestly expecting the Braves to win this one. I honestly am. So, again, I hope I'm proven wrong. Exactly, Zuris. Do you see that Konsenko signed with the Dodgers? Konsenko, Bruce. I think you got one of the legends wrong, if you will, not Jose Konsenko. That's hilarious. No, I guess you're not too far, but no. Pool host, yes. We're gonna shock them, Wardy. Oh, sign me up. Sign me up. You know I'm the optimistic Mets fan. What's up, Hayden? How's it going? LFGM. Just keep Freddie Freeman in check, and we could have a chance. I mean, I'm more concerned with Acuna than Freeman. Both major concerns, but Acuna is the #1 guy to watch tonight. This guy hits home run after home run like it's nothing to start this year. He took that next step to his game, which is scary, given the fact that he's only in his early 20s. Again, though, I hope I'm proven wrong. I'm just kind of feeling like a realist in today's game. Your team always has a chance. Would I be interested in Hayward in right field? Not a chance, Ricky. Not a chance. Hayward is a complete has-been. No, thank you. No problem, Bruce. I just found that hilarious. I thought that you were, like, taking a shot at Pool House. Fried hasn't really been consistent this year, and I like the matchup. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I feel the polar opposite. I think Fried could be the bigger issue. When you're weighing the series, I'm more concerned with Fried than I am with the next two pitching matchups following in this series. Fried has had a good May, and Mets didn't really hit too much of a lick with southpaws. Yesterday, they sure as hell didn't. The day before that, Shane McClanahan, they jumped on him a little bit, but unfortunately, the pitching just couldn't back them up in that scenario. Would I trade Kako, Kravtsov, Keandre in 2021 first for Eichel? No, Ricky. That would be one of the last types of trades I would do, to be quite honest. Let's go. Absolutely, Cole. Let's go, Mets. All I ask, buddy, is just don't spam too much in the chat. That's all. But other than that, let's go, Mets, my man. Appreciate you chiming in. Chop on, chop off, Jameson. How you like that counter? Either way, though, guys, if you're excited for the stream again, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe on. We're 5 minutes away from getting this game set between the Braves and the Mets in the first of a 3-game series, the first series that they have ever faced off against each other here in the 2021 season, as crazy as that is. You know, trust me, Chris Drury's not going to give up the farm. Give up all that young talent for Eichel. Not a chance. He won't even sniff the idea of giving up Kako for him. And Drury isn't going to be a puppet of Dolan either. He's smart. I live right next to the Braves Stadium, but I didn't want to see a banged up Mets team. We'll catch the series finale if things look good. That's a smart way of thinking, RMF. I like your thinking. What's up, Wardy? Sorry I'm late. No need to apologize, Sam. Happy to have you here. William says chop on William. I thought you're a Mets fan. What's going on? No, it's a bit early, but I just thought about this. What do you think we should prioritize come the trade deadline? Oh, Jack, let's put a rain check on that question, and I'll let you answer. I'll let you re-ask that if you wish in tomorrow's video. So we'll put a rain check on that one. William, you're a Braves fan? What? Why did I think you were a Mets fan? Am I missing something? Yo, what's up, Card Coach? How's it going? We're going to turn it around tonight? I hope so, buddy. I really do. Hope you're having a great day, though. What's the... I'm pretty sure it's more expanded, Ricky, for Braves games. I'm almost certain. I know that... protocols aren't as tight in Atlanta right now. Do you think Peterson has an argument to be better than Walker? At what point, Zarice? Do you mean in their careers or right now? Maybe Lindor will turn it around in the leadoff spot. I mean, look. Hey, let's just get something that works, you know? Hey, they got their star in Acuna lean off. Okay, let's get our, $341 million star lean off. Hopefully that maybe he gets a little fire under his ass, considering, he's the quote-unquote face of the Mets. And Acuna's the face of the Braves. Who's going to prevail here? That's I like that idea. I hope that is honestly a fire that gets under. I hope Lindor I hope this entire team gets that spark against a heated rival, because they know the Braves are the top dog to beat, even with the Braves being like third in the division right now, or second, whatever they are. Yeah, no, Walker's definitely the better pitcher than Pearson. It's not even close. Walker's been far more consistent. He has all the numbers to back it up. The only thing that Walker does wrong is give up walks. And so does Peterson at times. Peterson might have a point in his career where he becomes better than what Walker ever was, considering he's younger. But other than that, Walker's a better pitcher. Walker's just dominant. He has no problem attacking the strike zone. Peterson is a tad more standoffish at times. And he's been fairly... look, Walker will be in this rotation all season as long as he's healthy. Pearson will not be if Carrasco and Thor are healthy and pitching to their normal potential. So I think that's the best way to kind of look at where they both stand, respectively. Get hype, Marco. Let's get hype, baby. Let's get hype. We're close to 50 likes already, guys. So whoever becomes a 50th like in the stream, let me know, and you get a massive shout out here in the chat. As always, guys, I'm feeling good today, though. I don't know. It's one of those. It's a good start to the week, right? Because the Mets, again, this lineup, I'm not feeling ecstatic. Look. If you watched my streams past couple days, you would see the natural depression on my face with how I felt with those Rays games. Just nothing felt right in that series. Nothing did. It really didn't. This I feel different about. I don't think the Mets are going to win today. I hope I'm proven wrong. But I do like their chances, if anything, to jump on the Braves pitching, especially that bullpen. Ghostway, what's up, buddy? Happy to have you here, my man. Acuna does play today. As unfortunate as it is. Yeah, no, I like Pearson a lot too. I never said I didn't like him. I think I feel quite strongly about the fact that I think Walker is a better pitcher. Yeah, maybe this will be a blessing in disguise to have Lindor lean off today, and maybe for the entirety of this series. Who knows? This might be exactly what he needs. But again, guys, you see the lineup up here. Acuna is out there, so you always know that's going to be a challenge. We're going to take the lineup card now off of the stream, guys, and we're going to get ready. So make sure you remember that lineup in case you forget for whatever reason. Again, it's Lindor leaning off. Alonso in the 2-hole. That could be deadly today. They're very front-loaded for the Mets today. Then you got Dom Smith in the 3 spot. Pilar and cleanup. VR in the 5th spot, Peraza, Nito, Walker, and Fargas. And Fried is about to get set for his first pitch underway on the day. He sets, and the pitch, that's going to be down. in the zone. 93 on the heater. It's 1-0 here on the count for Max Fried. Ricky, for someone that isn't a rental, yes. Two-0 on the count, by the way, to Lindor. And the pitch. And Lindor's going to sky that one up. It's going to be there to fairly deep right field, right to Acuna. Go figure, and there's one away. That was a fine at-bat by Lindor. Just got on top of it slightly, though. That's really it. One away, guys. What's up, Kyle? Long time no see, right? Hope you're doing well, my friend. My God, Louis, you can't say Lindor's so bad when he's your PFP. You got to get yourself figured out, my man. Which one's it going to be? And the pitch. That's going to be away to Alonso. It's 1-0 on the count. Misses there with a 93 heater. Kyle, I like your thinking. Sign me up, buddy. Kyle predicts a Mets sweep this series. We got a big optimist today. 2-0 now on the count. Misses there with a slider for Fried. I thought it was a fine at-bat by Lindor. And the pitch. And that's inside. Oh, Jesus. Here we go again. An umpire that doesn't know how to umpire. Love to see it, guys. Fastball inside. A clear ball, but that's going to be called strike. So expanded strike zones. We'll see who benefits this game. You most bet it's going to benefit the Braves. I'm looking forward to seeing the umpire card after this game on Twitter. And pitch number 7 underway by Fried. And Pete's going to get that one in there for a bloop. And there's one guy on with one out. So Alonso gets himself a single to start this off. And maybe this is the start of a tear against the southpaw. Let's go, Big Me Pete. Love to see it, guys. Hype in the chat for Alonso. Gets on with one out here in the top of the first. What's up, Jonathan? How are you, my friend? What's up, Carrie? What's up, guys? Again, appreciate you all being here, guys. So there's one on. There's Pete Alonso on first. And Dom Smith is now at the plate. Fried looks. And he sets the pitch. And that's way up and in there on the 94 heater. It's 1-0 here on the count. Conforto is on the 10-day IL, but he'll be monitored week to week. He's getting his second opinion soon, which is unfortunately, obviously not a good thing. Fried sets and the pitch, and he chases the slider there. It's 1-1 now on the count. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. Again, this might be a very entertaining Mets game. I have no clue. No clue what to expect today. Do I know how the Mets can win? Yes. But whether they do what I hope they do or not, it's two different things. And the pitch, and that's going to be right on the line. That's a called strike. That is a strike. That's actually a good call. But the stump's still trash. It's 1-2 on the count. I'm not watching the game on ESPN. I'm watching it on SNY. No problem, Jameson. Have a good day. Deborah, hello, my friend. How are you today? Dom asked for time as it's 1-2 on the count. Top of the first. Pete Alonso's on first thanks to a bloop single to center. In this tied 0-0 ball game as we have just gone underway over the past 5 minutes. Fried looks. He sets. And the pitch. And Dom chases there on the slider and he strikes out. And now there is 2 away. Unfortunately, Dom got caught there with the off-speed pitch. Lefty on lefty action. Dom's been better with lefties this month of May. But not in that at-bat, that's for sure. Gets caught with the half swing. Not a good look. Way out in front of that one. So there's 2-way now for Mr. Kevin Pillar, who's batting cleanup today. Just to give you an idea of how depleted this Mets team is right now. It is on ESPN. Well, I will definitely not be watching on ESPN. That's for sure. Freed sets. And the pitch. That's inside. Misses there on the fastball. 1-0 on the count. Oh, Kyle, Superman's been electric. Kevin Pillar is one of my favorite players on the team. Oh, Kevin does not take... Oh, are you joking? They really said Kevin went around? That's a joke, man. Let me see the replay on this. They really said Kevin went around. It didn't look like it. Slider way inside. And the pitch. Oh, Pillar rips that one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, my goodness. Pillar turned on that one right on the warning track, and it just fell short thanks to these dead-end balls. Oh, my goodness. So close. The Mets were this close to having a 2-0 lead. That's how we get started today. Dead ball season. Exactly. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. Kyle, Vladdy's different. That's like comparing Kevin Pillar's strength to Vladdy. There's a difference, Kyle. If you watch that swing, though, that one would have been out. You can't compare Vladdy. Vladdy's literally one of the hardest hitting players in all of the MLB. Pillar was a damn good signing. Love me some Kevin Pillar. Had a rough start of the year. Just need more playing time because, again, he's not accustomed to being a bench bat. He's been an everyday player, and he's been playing like an everyday player. I cannot begin to tell you how much I thoroughly enjoy watching Kevin Pillar play. Even a lot of the strong boys are missing, too. Otani's the ball just gets out there different, though. And Cali. The air is different there. I know that's a silly excuse on my point, but it's like Colorado. I don't know. Otani's obliterating balls, though. Like, they're not... Most of his home runs aren't even like a question if they just get over. Like, Otani's literally murdering balls. And I love Shohei so much. If you look at... Shohei literally is like superhuman. If you look at his stance, the amount of turn he gets in his hips on every single swing, and the fact that this guy can throw the heater and also have some of the nastiest off-speed pitches you'll see, and he's been off to a dominant start this year. If Otani continues the pace he's on, he 1,000% deserves to win AL MVP, even if the Angels don't go anywhere. If Otani has a 3.3 ERA or lower and has a dominant batting season that he's had to start off, he 100% deserves to win AL MVP. I'm sorry. They're just... That man's different. That man's different. Oh, and Acuna is going to pop one up to shallow center. And it's going to be caught by Fargas. So Fargas, who I thought was going to start in right field, he's starting in center today. The rookie gets the first out of the inning. Fargas looking... Why wouldn't he? It's his first MLB game. Fargas is... I want to say he's 25, 26. Maybe I'm overthinking it. He's 26. That's going to be pitch inside. I'm glad that's not a called strike. I'm glad expanded strike zones only work for the home team here today. It's 1-1 on the count to Freddie. And that misses with the... I couldn't even tell what pitch that was. Some type of off speed. 2-1 though on the count. Misses inside. And the pitch misses with the fastball down and in there. It's 3-1 now on the count. Oh, and Freeman rips that one, but it's going to be playable to Pilar. Just short of the warning track, and now there's 2 away. Again, guys, if you're just chiming in, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. If you're excited for the entirety of this game, please make sure to help us get to 100 likes and to 7K subs, guys. And stay tuned. An exciting video will be coming out on the channel tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But please make sure to smash those buttons. It does mean a lot, guys. And Ozuna's going to fly one up to shallow left. Playable more towards third, actually. And VR gets on one. And that's a quick 1-2-3 start for Mr. Taijuan Walker. Love to see that. There you go. Now we head to the top of the second, guys. Mets Braves tied 0-0. Awesome job by Walker indeed. Yeah, no, Taijuan's a beauty. I saw Taijuan in person twice this year, both in favorable matchups. First time was against the Phillies in Queens for that series. One of the two games of the doubleheader. Pitch really good, and then the second game was just the other day for Harvey Day, and he was just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Who's my second favorite team? It's the Chicago White Sox, and the Toronto Blue Jays are right behind them. But the White Sox will kind of always be my AL team, but the Blue Jays are definitely a team that I've grown an attachment to from the offseason. Even before, I shouldn't even say from the offseason. That's not true. Really, since Vladdy and Bo started to make their debut with the Jays. Yes, Kimmy, said it to you already. Should know that by now. It's one and done. I know. Trust me, I understand the injury frustration. Definitely isn't fun. You know, let's go Jays, baby. I'm excited. I'm pretty sure the Jays play the Mets. Is it late July? It's in July. Lindor's making you sick, Matt? I'm sorry, Nomad. I apologize about that. That makes one of us. Asia, you know I despise the Yankees. Come on. And the pitch. And that's a big swing and miss there by Mr. Jonathan VR. It's 0-1 on the count. Marco, why even go to the game then if you're already nervous about the game? Show some confidence in your team, my man. And VR is going to pull that one. Oh, a nice stop there by Austin Riley. And there's one away. Nice stop there by Austin Riley on third. Something that he isn't too accustomed to, might I add. Nice stop, though. What's up, Brandon? How's it going, buddy? I did say I like the White Sox. I do remember Dilson Herrera, the Jay Bruce casualty. How's it going, Nolan? One away, pitch by Fried. Inside there, just gets the outside corner, though, pardon me. And it's 0-1 on the count to Jose Peraza. Loving me some Jose Peraza this season. Been major clutch, part of that bench mob. Second pitch to him, and that's going to be right at the end of the barrel. Into the shift, though. Albies tosses out of Freeman, and there's quickly 2 away. Nomad, if I'm ahead of you, I would suggest putting the stream on delay. Which means by just going back a couple seconds. You're an Astros fan, Brandon. Interesting. Very interesting. And pitch by Fried. Ooh, big curveball's in there. Clear ball, but let's call it a strike. Thank you, Womp. Giving clear favoritism to the inside of any righty batter at the plate. Not in the Mets' favor, might I add. Pitch number 20 underway by Fried. That's inside, misses there on the slider. It's now 1-1. All right, Cole, doesn't really matter if I'm on delay or not, my friend. I'm just watching the television. And Nito's going to chop that one in for a bloop to right center. So Tomas Nido with a 2-out single. Bloop to right center. And there's one on now with 2 outs, guys. Getting close to 70 likes already. Appreciate that, guys. All right. All right, Cole. Again, Cole. Watch the spamming, my friend. And the pitch. Ooh, Walker tries to get on with a bunt, but fouls that one off to the right side. No, I'm doing great, my friend. How are you today? And the pitch by Fried, and that's in there. That is an actual strike. Curveball gets the bottom right corner there, and it's 0-2 on the count of Walker. So he'll be forced to try to swing here. Let's see if he actually does, because he didn't swing and at all when he was playing against the Orioles. And that's going to be a curveball that gets the left corner there, and that's going to end the inning. Nasty breaking stuff there by Fried to end the inning, but the ump has been horrendous as well. Either way, we have the bottom of the second. Game still tied, 0-0. You know, I liked the Astros until the Cheen scandal came out. I was honestly a thorough Astros fan during their reign. They were very entertaining. But once the scandal came out, everything just flipped a complete 180. Really upset. I was a big Jose Altuve fan too. It'll never be the same. And he's not the only player to blame. I get that. But like anyone else, it's hard. It's hard, you know. Like Altuve was one of my favorites too because I'm a smaller statured guy, so I definitely enjoy seeing smaller guys step up. You know, he was so entertaining. But for everything to come out, just is not the same. And Bambino, thank you, my man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know. Nito got the bloop single. That was awesome. Unfortunately, it didn't amount to anything. The first 2 hits of the day for the Mets have both been bloops. And Ryan, watch the spam, my man. Jonathan, please do not get on the tangent of debating which catcher's better. Please, this will be an all-day affair with Zuriz, and I'm not. I don't want to see it. I literally, I don't want to see it. I see it every stream, and I'm sick and tired of it, to be quite honest with you. I'm just tired of that conversation itself. You guys can take that outside. I have no clue what the Astros' first team name was. No clue, to be quite honest with you. Watch the spam just means to, if you're going to comment, just don't repetitively comment the same thing over and over and over again, because it comes off rude, especially depending on what it is you are quote-unquote spamming. Mean you're doing it a lot and fast. Cole 45, that's sick. That's actually really cool. I didn't even know that. That's actually pretty awesome. Yeah, it's I never knew that actually about the Astros. I learned something new today. All right, guys, we're about to get set here in the bottom of the second. Continue to smash that like and subscribe button, guys. Help us get to 100 likes. Whoever gets us to the 100th like will get a massive shout out in the stream, as long as you tell me that you are in fact the person that did that 100th like. So just let me know in the chat, guys. Either way, Walker's game set. And Albies is going to foul it off. It's 0-1 here on the count. And that's inside there on the 93 heater. It's quickly 0-2 here to Aussie Albies. And Albies is going to get a bloop, but it's going to be going right to Fargus. And now there's one away. Walker sets. Pitch number 11 underway by him to Dansby Swanson. It's going to be a called. Is that ball or strike? Okay, again, expanded strike zones only going to the Braves so far today, guys. There's already been 3 pitches in the Braves' favor. 3 pitches already. 3-0. You know what, guys? You know what we're going to do? Because of how much these umps are goddamn awful, we're going to jot down every single pitch we see in this game, pitch by pitch. What is a ball? What is a strike? What is the missed call? Okay? And then we're going to look at the ump reader on Twitter. If you guys don't know, there's this account. I forgot the name of it. I watch them every day, though. They come out with the scorecards for the umps every game. We're going to jot down every single one. 1-1 on the count. And Dansby fouls that one off to the right side. It's now 1-2. So, yes, it's 3-0 now and counts here for the Braves with calls in their favor to the Mets. Sick and tired of this. Now I'm sick and tired of them. And that's going to be called strike on the outside corner. That's a nice strike. And Swanson has the effing nerve to really look at him. Is that a strike? 2-way, guys. Beautiful strike out there by Walker. Get some K-hype in the chat. Awesome, guys. 30 likes away from 100 for my 124 Mets and baseball fans. Thank you, guys. And the pitch. And that's going to be a fastball in there for a called strike. It's 0-1 on the count of Austin Riley, who's had a very eventful start to the season after having a sluggish 2020. And that's going to be fat off to the right side. Yeah, Blacklist. I can only take this so much. 0-2 here on the count. And the pitch. Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Another call that goes to the Braves. Love to see it. Clear strike. Love to see it. All right, Braves have 4 calls that have went their way in this game, to the Mets none. Love to see it. And now that's pulled in there. Luckily, it's Lindor. Lindor bobbles it. He handles it, though. Tosses it first. That's the end of the inning. Yo, F these umps, though. We're going to the top of the third, and there's already 4 calls just in the Braves' favor. And thank you, I appreciate that, my friend. I always appreciate all the kind words, guys. Thank you so much. You know, I'm jacked. I'm ready. That past weekend of streaming was abysmal. And I unfortunately dealt with the repercussions of streaming such horrendous games. I felt like I was reacting to how much they were playing poorly, and it wasn't fun. I'm feeling amped. Even if the Mets lose today, I'm still feeling amped. I have a lot of emotion to give. Are you serious, Kyle? About the umps? It's ridiculous. What's up, Bruce? Tayden, that's awesome, buddy. Yeah, it's always important to watch other teams, for sure. I do the same thing. These calls are awful. Preaching to the choir, my friend. Preaching to the choir. Go Braves. I respectfully disagree, Mr. Buck, but I appreciate you chiming in. And PLB, thank you, my man. You're a Braves fan, but you enjoy watching the stream. Thank you so much, my man. Oh, you're too kind. Future Mets broadcaster. You're making me blush here. Thank you, buddy. Really does mean a lot. I'm happy to have you. Again, I don't care who you're a fan of. As long as you guys be respectful in the streams, that's always all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. Yeah, and Kyle, I think that in a nutshell is a perfect way to show just how poor umpires have been this season. My mouth and words are not in sync. I am dealing with some slight lag throughout the stream, so that might be why. If so, I apologize. It should go away, though. Walker has been the best acquisition. Yes, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. So far. Why don't you have a mod, WardyNYM son? Because I don't claim you. Jason, I think expectations to start the year, because they're so different than what they normally are for this team. I think a lot of the new players adjusting to not just the NL, but as a team now gelling together. I think the delay in the season, having 7 postponements early in the season, definitely didn't help. And yeah, I think from a mentality standpoint, a lot just wasn't going their way, and they were clearly lacking confidence, and still are to an extent. One to one on the count, guys, to Mr. Fargas for his first at-bat of his MLB career. Don't even try to get me to pronounce his first name. I can't tell you right now. Fargas swings on the high fastball, 91 there. It's 1-2 on the count. Alec, I think you hit the nail on the head. Oh, Fargas strikes out by the slider. Hainer right down the lane. Again, though, he's a rookie. I could care less what Fargas does in this game. If he does anything positive, that's good. I appreciate you, Alec, though, for the kind words, but yes. I feel like if jokingly, I'm saying this because I would love to be a commentator one day. But I could imagine myself, if I was a commentator, especially as I got into my latter half of my career and livelihood, I would be very much like the guy who was the Indians for Major League. Who was an actual commentator, might I add. I just forgained his name. I loved him, though, in those movies. And pitch. And Lindor's going to foul one off to the left side. I do think the Mets will have a good June, but this team might look fairly different in June too, depending on how serious these injuries are. Oh my goodness. Lindor was so out in front of that curveball. Lindor hasn't hit a lick on curveballs this year either. That's been a big no-no for him. He's been looking stupid at curveballs. That's the one pitch where I know he has struggled probably more than anything. I don't have the numbers to back it, but I'm literally watching every single game. I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. That curveball, man. He's just not timing that at all. Watch you hit a bomb now on a curveball. But again, that's just my stance. Fried sets. Pitch number 32 underway by him. And Lindor is going to get a chopper foul. It's still 1-2 here on the count. Oh my goodness. They put a couple fans, I believe, on the television. And my one man's just looked absolutely zooted. He just looked high and happy to be there. And the pitch. And Lindor takes that slider inside, basically in the dirt. Good take. 2-2 here on the count. Big Me Pete is on the on-deck circle. AB. And the pitch is in the dirt. It's now 3-2 on the count. Frida's had his fastest fastball there. 96, but is way in the dirt. I know. Broke his hand today. That was a very LOL Mets move by a rival. As Lindor chases the curveball, and they're now 2 away. Fried has nasty curveballs. Don't get me wrong, but that was bad swing. Still a bad swing. The curveball's not surprising. Look. Lindor literally hasn't hit curveballs like all season. Any guy that has a curveball as their put-out pitch, forget it. He literally, he was on his knees. Remember like it was yesterday against Wainwright. In the Cardinals series, he was struggling in the Rays series with the curveball as well. Curveball is not a strong suit. Nola's curveball was getting him. My man needs a haircut. That's what I think he needs. Keep the green, that's fine, but trim up that hair. Get it nice, tight, and compact. Let's see the younger Lindor. Maybe that'll do it for him. Just all superstitions. Either way, 1-0 on the count to Big Me Pete. And the pitch. Oh, massive hanger. Pete could have literally obliterated that, but he took it, and it's 1-1 on the count with a curveball. Tyler, what players do you think the Mets should target at the deadline? I'd say I'm going to take a rain check on that one. Because I'll be doing a video tomorrow that'll shore up a lot of the questions in it I've been getting lately. Pete does not take that one, and now it is 2-1 on the count. Off-speed pitch that gets in the dirt. Yeah, again, all type of there are a lot of stuff that has arisen with the Mets and their injuries today that will be addressed tomorrow in a video. And the pitch by Fried. Oh, and that is chopped away foul by Alonso. It's 2-2 on the count. He was a little behind there. Yep, Thor, JD, and Lugo all start rehab assignments this week. I'm very excited for that. JD tomorrow, Thor Wednesday, Lugo Thursday. Fried sets. Pitch number 40 underway. And, Pete gets that one, but it's drilled right into Austin Riley's glove. Pete a little out ahead of the curveball, and that is going to do it for the half inning. So Mets head, bottom of the third, still tied 0-0. What's up, Julian? How's it going, my friend? Do I think we see Gourmet again? Yes, I do. I don't know how much longer he's going to be out. I don't have a timetable for you. I know he was on the 10-day IL, but Yeah, he's not doing too hot right now, it seems. So yeah, I don't have an answer for you. I really don't know. I don't know. Once there's a further report comes out, you will definitely hear from me my stance on the matter. Marco, I'm not sure why you got time. It's funny that you changed. You took Marco. Did you take your Lindor photo away, or whoever you had? Either way, I don't know why you got timed out. That wasn't me, my friend. So maybe you did something that bothered a mod, but don't take it personally. I didn't see what you could have done. Walker's so effective all the time. He's only 18 pitches in this game. It's bottom of the third. Oh, I know. Again, don't jinx it, Matthew. But I know. So far, so good. Stroh had a good first 3 innings yesterday, though. So, again, let's wait till we get to the 4th. See how it's looking then. But so far, so good. Correct. I mean, the best calzone? Hell yeah. Is it a New York calzone, Ken? Where do you reside? Is it a warranted calzone to be quote unquote the best? You want us to sign Donaldson? I mean, Donaldson was such a Met killer during his time with the Braves. I wouldn't mind trading for him. I really wouldn't. He was such a Met killer, though. Favorite dessert? Ooh. Oh, there's a chopper there by Heredia, and that's going to be tossed to first. So, as you guys know, Guillermo Heredia was a part of the Mets organization, but he was cut, I believe, right in the beginning of spring or so, given the depth that they had with the outfield from guys in minors, borderline MLB players, and Heredia, who's had a good bat at times for the Braves this year, who's been an everyday player thanks to injuries a lot of the times. He grounds out to a chopper to first there, however. But to answer that, my favorite dessert, I don't know. Probably Italian ice. Like lemon ice, though. And that's chopped to Lindor. And that's going to be another one away. So 2 away quickly. Walker is rolling here, folks. Oh, I love Donaldson on the Jays. I've always liked Donaldson. As long as he's not a Brave, I like him. That's how I feel about Josh Donaldson. It's not his fault. He absolutely murdered the Mets when he was a Brave. He just did his job. Favorite sports video game of all time? Probably NHL 13. NHL 13 when I was a kid. I loved that. I was addicted. I was that kid that played easily like 1,000 games in Hockey Ultimate Team and everything, and I was a top 30 ranked goaltender for your like EASHL, and I was a top 200 ranked player for Hockey Ultimate Team. Really love MLB 2K13 as well. I've been playing the show a lot lately. It's just hard to keep up. I need to practice a lot with that. 1-2 here on the count, though, guys, for Walker on Fried. Considering you're the only one riding that narrative, Kim, I'm gonna say no. 2-2 on the count. Come on, let's get out of the inning. And Fried's gonna pop that one foul to the left side. Way behind it there. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you, my friend. Always happy to have you here. Yeah, guys, leave Julian be. I don't know what's happening there. All right, there's going to be a little dribble. Oh, my goodness. Max Fried just got a single. It is kind of funny, though, because Max Fried has been batting decent this year. He has an over 200 average for a pitcher that's good. Oh, my good. He pulled that one. He pulled that one just out of the reach there of Peraza. My goodness. And now Acuna is at the plate. Not ideal, folks. Not ideal. That's what I mean. Fried is a decent hitter for no reason. He just is. I did hear the news about Thor. I'm excited for him. And that's going to be a called strike there on the curveball. A rare curveball we saw there from Walker right down the lane. Hainer. It's 0-1 on the count. Oh, called strike at the knees there on the fastball. 93 there by Walker. It's 0-2. Thank you for the like, Julian. I appreciate that. And again, guys, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button if you can. Help us get to 100 likes. We're real close, so make sure to smash those buttons. And make sure to subscribe as well if you're excited for not just more streams on the channel, but a lot of individual videos. I'm going to be doing that more. We're going to be taking probably a little bit of a step back from streams and gain a little bit more into videos because I have a lot of content ideas coming up. But we will still try to do at least a game or two for a series each week. So streams will still come. They might not just be as frequent, which means that we're going to have a lot of diversity on the channel, which I'm excited for. Oh, and that's going to be fastball away. It's 2-2 now on the count. Am I happy the Knicks are in the play? Of course I am. I've never really even witnessed Knicks playoff basketball in my life. Last time they were there was like 2012, right? I'm almost certain. I was 12 at the time. Only watched a little bit of it. Don't recall too much, though. And that's misses away. Walker misses on the off-speed pitch there. Now it's 3-2, full count. Yes, Thor is starting a rehab assignment in AAA on Wednesday. You know, I'm glad you enjoy them, Julian. Yeah, what's up with Walker right now? And that, oh yes, finally expanded strike zone. Finally in the Mets. Oh my goodness. Finally. This ump, you're still trash. I'm not even happy. I'm not even happy about that call. I'm just happy that the Mets finally got a call on their side. All right, guys. So now instead of it being 4-0 with calls in Braves' favor, it's now 4-1. So you're saying there's a chance. I did look. I'm not lying, guys. We're jotting this down. I'm gonna do what the MLB can, because if they could, they would not have this kind of umpire staff. Their rotation is horrendous. No need to apologize, Thomas. How are you, my friend? Walker was a huge pickup for us. Yeah, I know. He's been phenomenal. Take out Judge, AB. Walker was struggling there, but I think he's okay. He just got the outside corner enough. Giancarlo Conforto. Yeah, that sounds about right. Definitely sounds about right. Giancarlo Michael Ward. More realistic. More realistic. Any trade rumors out there? Oh, you bet you, Thomas. We got a fun discussion tomorrow to be had. Oh, we saw something with Walker. Okay, yeah. There's something wrong with Walker. He's talking to Hefner right now. I just pray Walker's day isn't done. Because he doesn't have a jacket on or anything. All right, guys. So we're going to take a minute. We're going to see if Walker's okay. Because you got to tweak. They might take him. If they take him out of this game, though, then we're screwed. Walker's day's done, guys. Sean Reed Foley's warming up. When it rains, it pours. This entire team is getting hurt, man. It's insane. Own one on the count here to Dom, though, guys. Inside. It's 1-1 on the count. Why Walker, man? Why Walker? Oh, and that's going to be strike on the line. It's 1-2 now on the count. Wilmer Flores homered for the Giants. Good for Wilmer. Two and two now on the count here to Dom, guys. I can't believe Walker got... I don't know what happened to Walker. We're awaiting details, but he's done for the game. And the pitch. And Dom just gets enough on the curveball to foul that one off to the right side. I don't know what's wrong with Walker, guys. I don't know. Walker has dealt with plenty of injuries in his career. But again, though, I don't know what's wrong here. I'll take Emmanuel quickly on the Mets. Sign me up. Give me a speedy outfielder. Full count now, guys, to Dom. And Dom fouls that one off to the left side on the curveball. His velo, I think it was 89 on the last pitch he threw. Not 100%. Oh, okay. Slider inside, I think. And now there's one on, guys. Dom gets on with a leadoff walk. That's huge, especially for the lefty and lefty there. Great at-bat there by Dom. But, guys, the story of the hour right now, just like how it fell yesterday, even earlier in the game, was Conforto getting hurt and McNeil. Now it's Taijuan Walker. So, again, let's just... let me put it this way. Trades are coming, folks. Trades are coming. And the pitch. Curveball just next to the bottom left corner. 0-1 here on the count. All right, that's going to be called strike there on the curveball up high in the zone. That's now 0-2. Yeah, no, these injuries are very Mets-esque with the amount in such a short period of time. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it's nothing serious, though. Oh, Pilar pulls out one, and it's just foul. That would have been an easy double. Pilar's been timing Fried really well, that's for sure. Fried sets. And the pitch. And, oh my goodness, Pilar unfortunately gets caught chasing. The slider looks like, and there's one away. Pilar's had good at-bats, though. Unfortunate strikeout, but he was sitting on the off-speed pitch, just a little too caught in. Went for the golf swing. Yeah, well, if it's just a dead arm for Walker, then okay, it is what it is. But regardless, though, it sucks that he's out. He was absolutely rolling early in this game. At least he didn't give up a run today. We could say that, right? Helps out his ERA. That's already phenomenal. Fried sets, and the pitch that's down the dirt. It's 1-0 on the count. It'll probably be a bullpen game tomorrow. Yamamoto or Thomas Skapuki, I'm probably saying his name wrong, could be pitching. And that's inside there, which normally is a called strike by the ump, but that's going to be a ball. So it's 2-0 on the count to Mr. Jonathan VR. AB using selective hearing. You'll love to see it. And the pitch. NVR is going to poke that one to the right side, but foul. It's 2-1 now on the count. Two and one. One guy on first. Dom Smith with a leadoff walk to start this inning. Pitch number 56 about to be underway by southpaw Max Fried. He sets, and the pitch. And VR chases the slider up in the zone. It's 2-2 on the count. And the pitch, and VR is going to foul that one off. The slider just around belt high, but inside. Pulls out one on the left side. It's still 2-2 here on the count, guys. Yeah, the Braves and the Mets are probably doing a bullpen game tomorrow, so. I do believe Charlie Morton's starting, though, for the Braves tomorrow. I'm almost certain. Fried checks back on first. Smith is fine. Still 2-2 here on the count. And the pitch. And VR goes down, striking out on the curveball. Beautifully placed pitch by Fried. Unfortunately, just could not get there in time. Right down, just out of the zone. Perfect place curveball, though. VR, little of that he could do there. And there's 2 away now, guys. Thomas, you'll have answers to that tomorrow, my friend. And Praz is going to fly that one out to center right for Heredia, and that's going to end the inning. So, after now as we have the bottom of the 4th, guys, Mets, Braves still tied 0-0 as Sean Reed Foley, SRF, Blue Jays legend, is going to come into the game in relief of a unfortunately injured Taijuan Walker. Mista, if you're gonna make a silly comment like that, at least know what this man favors. He's a big pho guy, not a taco guy. Sorry, Thomas. Again, I've been making everyone wait. It's because it's a video. I don't have it finalized yet, so I don't want to give you something that I'm not even fully certain on yet. Just know that I'm going to have a video tomorrow breaking down a lot of this stuff. How can I stay positive? Because why be upset? But what benefit does it do me by being upset about my team? That with half their team injured and with a lack of consistent hitting, is still first in a division where anyone can run with it. Why should I be upset? We're not even 40 games into the season. There's nothing to weep about. I'm not irrational. I try not to be. That's why I can handle myself right now. All right, Thomas, what I can tell you is because the members only wouldn't factor in tomorrow because its video is going to come out tomorrow. If it was like at the end of the week, then I would do that, but that's not the case. But what I can tell you is that the Mets, according to John Heyman, have in fact been looking at outfield options. And their targets are going to vary on how long guys like Conforto and McNeil are out. If they're out long-term, then they'll more than likely be looking at more so long-term options. But if they're out still short-term that they feel are guys where they know that they don't need to bank on long-term, they just need them for like the next 2 weeks, then they're going to get guys that are more short-term that they can have them ride on the bench as soon as everyone's healthy. So that's really all you need to know right now. And now we're awaiting word on Walker. That could be something the Mets address as well. I think Walker's going to be fine, but him getting hurt definitely doesn't help things. That's for sure. Want to know here on the count, guys. Sean Reed Foley with a 1.42 ERA. Had a rough go of his last outing for the Mets, but he's getting set now. Pitch number 2 underway by SRF, and that's going to be a fastball up in the hands of Freeman, who fouls it off beyond the backstop. It's 1-1. Left side tightness. Oh, my goodness. What's with these? All of our pitchers just keep getting tightness. DeGrom, now him. And Freeman's going to foul that one off. It's 2-2 now on the count, folks. DeGrom's fine. He's still lined up to be pitching in their next series, starting on Friday against the Marlins. Walker has a supposed left side tightness, according to the team. Maybe gas? That I hope so. That means that's nothing serious. 2-2 on the count still. Full count now, guys, of Freddie Freeman. I missed the call. Was that a strike that they called a ball? Should I give another tally to the Braves? And that's going to be right down the lane, right to Lindor, tosses out at first, and there's one away. All right, should I give that? Was there a missed call in that at bat, guys, that I missed? If so, I'll put it on. Let me know if I should tally that. Okay, I'll believe you. I'll even check after. But so far, it's 5-1 and calls with favoritism for the Braves and for the Mets. Braves in the lead. But the game, no, Paul, we don't do that here. My apologies. And Mauricio swings, I'm not Mauricio. Ozuna swings right through the changeup. And it's 0-1 on the count. And the pitch, and that's going to be down and away. Misses there on the off-speed pitch. It's 1-1. And that's going to be another missed call. Okay. Okay, so Braves calls 6-1. 6-1. We're in the bottom of the fourth. We are in the bottom of the fourth. It is 6-1. Calls in the Braves' favor. That should either be a strike or a ball, depending on who's pitching. Joke. Inside there, and it's 2-2 now on the count. Nice pitch there by SRF. I know Sam Cohen literally jinked this injury. Full count now, guys, and the pitch. And there you go. Strikeout there by Ozuna. And there's 2 away. Nice pitch there by SRF. I'll take that. SRF's he had one not too hot outing, but he's had 3 outings, and one of them wasn't too great. Other than that, he's been fine. He has a 1 point something ERA on the season. That was a nice strikeout there by SRF, so I'll take that. Guys, we are now 7 likes away from 100, guys. So make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Really does mean a lot. Whoever becomes the 100th like will get a massive shout out in the stream as always. Pujols batting cleanup today. I'm curious to see how he'll do. 0-1 on the count, though, to Ozzy Albies, guys. And the pitch. And swings right through the off-speed pitch there. It's 0-2. That was down and in, too. You want to upgrade a blue membership? Thomas, pardon me, what do you mean blue? There is no blue membership on the channel, my friend. All right, that's going to be hacked off the left side. Parker speaking whole and true to his age, as you can see through the title of his name. Tim, that's funny. You know, the color of the names is not a different membership. That just shows you the length of how long you've been a member on the channel. 0-2 on the count here to Albie still. And the pitch. And a strikeout there. Beautiful. First inning that we've seen from SRF today. And last-minute relief of Taijuan Walker. Let's go, baby. Get some SRF hype in the chat. Love to see it. Thomas, if you would like to go up a level membership, all you have to do, I'm pretty sure... because you already became a member, you should be able to upgrade if you just go the same way that you became a member the first time. Again, though, guys, to my 130 viewers, thank you all so much for being here, guys. This has been a very entertaining stream. Again, another game where we're halfway through and there's literally no offense. That's been the story of every game, it feels like, this season. Either way, it's been a good one. Hopefully the Mets can try to jump on it. Well, you know, thank you, Joseph. Yeah, I was happy to have you on when we were on Mets Media. 100 likes? All right. PLB says 100 likes. I was 100th like. I got 100. Okay. Of course, we got 4 people saying they got the 100th like. Love to see it. Either way, shout out to all of you. William, Slazy, Ryan. I doubt you got it, Ryan, unless you unliked it, which is very rude of you. You were 99th. Appreciate that, Alec. Regardless, though, I appreciate all the likes, guys. Thank you. It does mean a lot. Make sure to subscribe, too, if you're new and you enjoy the channel, guys. We're trying to get to 7K subs. We're really close to that as well. We're getting really, really close to 7K. So please make sure to smash those buttons, guys. And it was your ID. Tim, you can't voice ideas in the chat. Everyone's going to steal it. Can I see who like? Oh, yeah, no, I have no clue who likes. I never have a YouTube, the algorithm, nothing tells you actually like the video. Well, yeah, I'm sorry, Thomas. I'm not sure why that... Thomas, trust me, you're not missing out on anything right now, though. I assure you. If you want to maybe wait until when your renewal is supposed to happen for the membership and then just upgrade then, like cancel the one you have and upgrade, you can do that as well. But you're not missing out on anything right now. There is not much going on with the memberships right now. I still have work to be done with the memberships. So... And Nito just got robbed of a single by Dansby Swanson. Made a nice snag there on short. And now there's one away. Nice snag there. And the pitch, and that's up and away. Misses there. 1-0 here on the count now to SRF. 2-0 on the pit, and now it's going to be 2-1 as SRF takes a fastball right down the lane. Let's go, baby. Come on. Let's see if he doesn't. He won't do anything, but let's see. And the pitch. And that's up in the... Okay, it's 3-1 to Sean Reed Foley. You know, Nito's been fine at the plate. I haven't been complaining about Nito. Oh, inside there. Oh, okay. All right, I'll take that. So both pitchers in this game have now been on base at least once. SRF did it the less impressive way by getting on with a walk versus Freed single, but hey, I'll take it. Yeah, the Spider-Man meme in there. Anything you can do, I can do better, right? And the pitch. Oh, nasty curve there inside. And Fargas fouls that one off. And the pitch. Oh, slider on the top of the zone. It's 0-2 now on the count, guys. Someone collect that base for the walk. Yeah. Fargas is a 26-year-old rookie that was called up because of injuries today. And that's going to be a fastball upstairs. It's now 1-2 on the count. Yeah, Christian, I'd say it's very interesting watching the Mets this year. And I'd say it's interesting to watch the Cubs too, honestly. They've been a very up and down team this year. And pitch. Oh, Fargas going to chop that one on the right side, but foul. Was a little behind on that swing there. It's 1-2 on the count. He's a band-aid to the Mets called up to stop the bleeding. Phenomenal comment. Fargas is skinny. Well, so Freed's even skinnier. And he sets the pitch. Oh, when Fargas chases the breaking ball. I'm not mad at Fargas, though. Last thing I'm worried about. Strikeout for Freed. Michael, just set back the stream a little bit if I'm ahead of you. Francisco Lindor is up for his third AB of the day. 0 for 2 already, unfortunately. 70 pitches in for Freed. And pitch. And Lindor is going to get a chopper, and that's going to end the inning. Oof. He's not helping himself. That's going to end it now. Not ending the inning, ending the half inning. We head now to the bottom of the fifth. Still tied 0-0. How are we halfway through already? Because no one's hitting Thomas. Mets didn't hit a lick yesterday, and they're doing their best yesterday's game impression again today so far. Mets just have not done too well against southpaws in the short amount of times that they've seen them this year. Has not been in their favor. You can't compare a grizzled vet Alomar to Lindor. No. You're just comparing it because both of them had slow starts to their careers with the Mets. Difference is, though, is that Carlos Beltran also had a pretty slow start with the Mets in his career, and he seemed to do well for himself. Mike Piazza started slow for the Mets, too. But again, though, when we do comparisons for players, I feel like we only like to do it for the negatives. Only sticking out the negatives. When there have been plenty of Mets that have flourished in Queens that did not have a good start to their career here. So I'd say let's pump the brakes. Alomar. regardless of Almar's age. I don't think that's a fair comparison. All the irony, though, considering that Lindor was a huge Alomar fan growing up. I don't know if you knew that, Ken. Well, no runs. What a shock. I know, Chris. Color me surprised, right? Braves have themselves, they're in favor 6-1 with calls, though. So there's that. Glad the ump is on one team side today. God forbid he was on both. I need 7 innings, Francisco. Yeah, I just need 1. See, though, I don't think it helps to hurt Michael, though. I got to be honest with you. I think that just people, I feel like that if we're just going to constantly be negative in the stream, no good is going to come out of it. When he be negative for so long, he becomes such a pessimist, kind of like my man Frank the Tank that I met for, does Met stuff for Barstool, as you guys know. You know, he's such a pessimist that it's hard for him to enjoy Mets doing well. You know, it's like if one thing goes wrong, oh, it's the end of the world. It's like, no, it's not. And that's going to be fastball away there, 95. And that's pulled by Swanson right to Smith, though, and there's 1 away. Yeah, well, pessimism needs to change. That's a sorry excuse, my friend. Same pessimism is all we know. That's not true. That's not true. I'm not the only Mets fan that has the same mentality that I do. So, no, I disagree. No one said I was being optimistic right now with how they're performing. But why be a pessimist over an optimist when you just want your team to do well? If your team doesn't do well, okay, bite the bullet. You go on to the next day. You know? And the pitch, and that's going to be down the dirt. It's 1-0 on the count. It's like when you stump your toe, Michael says. Interesting. Okay. Two 2-0 on the count now, guys, to Austin Riley. I know most Mets fans in here sound like you're in a toxic. We're all in toxic relationships. It's a matter of how we like to cope with them. How do we like to handle it? You know, we don't like to be optimistic because we are worried about getting hurt. And that's a called strike. Okay, that's a clear ball for a strike. So that is the second call in the Mets' favor. All right. Braves still have a 6-2 lead when it comes to calls in favor. But still, at least Mets got something in another horrendous call. Oh, no, I'm fortunate enough that I didn't go through suffering like I know more longtime Mets fans have. But again, I get it. And I get it. I understand why Mets fans do it. But I feel like you need to reach a point where you got to be like, all right, just look in the mirror. Like, so what is this benefit other than possibly just, aggravating others? It doesn't do good for your health. I don't get enjoyment out of ragging the Mets. And that's all he did for after 2015 season. Yeah, that's all he did. And that's going to be called strike on the line. And now there's 2 away. Ken, why the sarcasm? Well, of course, yeah. One of the main fortunate things, Matthew, about being a Mets YouTuber is, I get to build an awesome community around me while being a big Mets fan. No one's going to find me entertaining, and neither am I if I'm just going to be depressed or pissed off all the time if they're not doing well. You know, why? And it's not good for my health. I'm like this regardless of if I'm on YouTube or not, because I know myself. I can get down the dumps really easily. But luckily, I have this to be fortunate to do. That really does cheer me up in a lot of ways when the Mets don't do well, because I know that I still have a great audience that I get to work around with, and it does make me really happy. And that's going to be a chopper there to short for Lindor, tossed, and that's going to end the inning. Nice stuff there by SRF. 2 serviceable innings. I will take that. I will gladly take that. Agreed, Ricky, but remember that things are different now. So once you're fully proven wrong, you'll be on that wave. Until then, you're just going to be as you are. I get it. I do. You know, my words can only do so much. You want the team to perform. I understand. But I know how Mets fans are. They're all going to be chalk until they actually do something, and then they'll be satisfied. Once that happens, once it reaches that point, then I don't want to hear anything, especially. Then y'all can stop. Someone throw a pie? Let's score at least one. I hope so. I mean, the Mets did not have a good go of things offensively yesterday. They're keeping up the pace again today. Yeah, exactly, Ricky. But again, though, so many people despise Frank now, unfortunately, which I understand both sides because they just can't stand it. Like, it upsets them because Frank is literally screaming on the top of his lungs. You know, he does it for the entertainment factor, too. But, you know, Mets have bases loaded and they only get 1 run. He's like, you know, I'm dead inside. You know, again, the entertainment factor because he's a personality goes in hand. But I understand everyone. Let me put it that way. Trust me. If I didn't, I would not be here because I wouldn't be able to handle it. But I do understand people. I just think that lines need to be drawn. That's all. How's Gigi? Gigi is fantastic. Clean your cage today. She's feeling electric. Let me put it this way. The Mets are dead last with their overall offense this season in the MLB. They're first in their division. While the other teams ahead of them, the 3 to last teams in the MLB with offense are also complete bottom feeders in the league this year. So that just shows you that with everything going wrong with the Mets, they have still been fortunate enough. 1, with luck, because the rest of the division, no one's ran away with it. But also 2, with having really good pitching as well a lot of the time. So when this is like setting, like this is the bar, right? So what's the ceiling for this team? That's the big question. And it's damn high if they're in the position that they are right now, given how they're performing. And Pete's going to take a curveball inside there and so 1 on the count. Oh, yeah, Frank for sure does it for... Look, Frank's personality is normal with him overreacting, but it's for entertainment, too, in certain moments, definitely. But, yeah, there definitely is... It goes both ways, but he also is a diehard, though, where he'll act like this at his home. That's why he has a bunch of ripped-up shirts from biting them and stuff. Like, he's insane. He was a very perfectly fine, a very docile human being when I met him, too. He's very little standoffish. 1-2 on the count now, guys. Dylan, I think it's hard to argue it can get far lower than this, considering Cohen and Alderson won't allow it, and Scott. That's why they're already in talks of making deals happen right now to address the team, with McNeil and Conforto being out, just for the assumption of them possibly being out, like, say, hypothetically, 2 weeks right now. I see DeGrom and Freeman are talking to each other because they're good friends. I love that. It sucks that Freeman's a Brave because I would root for him so much more. I know, David. Hopefully he's not out long-term with the injury. That's all that matters. 8 strikeouts. Okay, so Fried strikes him out there. Ken, are you okay, buddy? I don't know why you made that comment. And I'm not being sarcastic. Don't think it's a coincidence they starting winning when Lindor had a good week and now he can't hit again and we aren't winning. His underperformance this year has killed them. It definitely hasn't helped the team. I agree with you. Lindor's lack of performance has not helped, but the last thing I'm going to think is it's nothing close to an end all or anything like that. All right, and that's down there, misses there on the curve. It's now 2-0 on the count. And that's going to be in there right to the shift, unfortunately, to Dansby. Tosses out at first, and now there's 2 away. 80 pitches in for Max Fried. You have to think his day is done sooner than later. That's good, though, Michael. I'm glad you don't like being a pessimist. That's a good thing. Because there are people that thoroughly enjoy it, and I know that much. At least we aren't getting no hit. That's a positive, for sure. Bringing in Gigi, we might towards the end of the game. It might be one of those games, guys. It really might. Really might. Fried sets, pitch, and that's right down the lane. It's 0-1 on the count to Mr. Kevin Pillar. You don't remember the Mets being this pathetic under Chile. It's a little bizarre considering the Mets didn't get their Wayne streak going until right after Chile departed. Mets played their best baseball this season without Chile Davis this year. So, just saying, to put things in perspective. You have never seen Gigi yet? I thought you had, Matthew. You've been in a lot of the streams. Either way, it's 1-1 here on the count to Pillar. And the pitch. And that's going to be a big curve. Bomb the zone. It looks like the back of Pillar's swing might have just hit the ump a little bit. I think he's okay, though. And it's 1-2 on the count. Never apologize, Nolan. Never apologize for leaving the stream. Never do that. Okay, I got you, Matt. And that's a ball in the dirt. It's 2-2 now on the count of Pillar, guys. Thomas, it's funny that you brought up batting cages because I've never been in a batting cage in my life before. My buddy just said, I should take you to a batting cage soon. Get some hacks. I'm like, all right. So, guys, maybe we'll have to make a vlog out of that. I'll do my best Lindor impression with curveballs. All right, and Pillar's going to get that one in there for a double easily. Let's go, Kevin. He trots in there without having to dive or anything. Standing double for my man, Kevin Pillar. The Mets have themselves their runner in scoring position now in the top of the 6. Max Fried's day is going to be surely done if he gives up another hit, I would assume. What outfielder do I see the Mets going after? A couple, actually, Ed. So again, I'm gonna put a rain check on that. I'll be discussing that tomorrow. Yo, Worry, are you in Queens? No. I live in Pennsylvania. I'm originally from Long Island, but I've resided in PA most of my life. I take you up on that, Thomas, but we don't reside in the same area, my friend. Maybe one day when I'm in town. And the pitch. Oh, chopper inside there. I was going to be fouled off back to the, to the backstop. Someone won on the count. Kyle, I have no clue what you just said. I'm sorry what I missed. Are you talking about his walk-up song? Well, no, he doesn't have a walk-up song because he's in Atlanta right now. LFGM, absolutely, Tim. You're from Buffalo? Nice. And the pitch. Oh, Hainer there. But that's chopped off foul. VR was behind that one. It's 0-2. Who needs Springer when we got Pilar? Kyle won't take too kindly that comment. Oh, the organist. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you, Kyle. I can't hear the game enough because of where my television is and where I am. I mean, making sure that I don't get copyrighted for having the TV too loud so you guys hear the whole thing. Oh, 2 on the count of Pilar. 2 outs. Pilar on second. Pilar is trying to make something happen. Free checks back on second. Pilar ain't going anywhere. From Long Island, now Manhattan. Ooh. Sounds, living in Manhattan, you might be doing well for yourself. I hope that's the case. If you're a doctor, you definitely has to be. Has to be. 1-2 here on the count, though, guys. Misses there in the dirt with the curveball. I feel like all I'm hearing is boos at the plate. Like, I'm barely hearing the actual broadcast, but I feel like I'm just hearing this wave of boos. I could be wrong, but I feel like I'm hearing it. You work at Citi Field, though? Oh, Thomas, thank you. Thomas, I was just at the game. Thomas, have you not been on the channel long? Oh, VR is going to pull one in there. Oh, let's go! The LR connection continues. Having 2 guys in the shift trying to get that one between Swanson and Riley. They still can handle it. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. The Mets are trying to make something happen in Max Fried's last inning of the game. Let's go, baby. Is Walker hurt? Yes, he is. With a left side tightness, unfortunately, though. The former Blue Jays getting it done. One was a long-time Blue Jay. Another just sniffed the idea of being a Blue Jay for just a handful of games last season. And Mr. VR. Jose Peraza, can the bench mob continue this? Can the bench mob continue? Can they make this continue to happen, baby? Let's find out. Let's go. Bench mob. Come on, baby. Our starters can't do shit. Let's see what they can do. Let's go. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, though, Thomas. I hope you're doing better now, at least. And Fried sets the pitch. Oh, that's up, down and away. Up, it's just away. It's not down. It's not up. It's right down the line, but away. Misses there with a 94 heater. Looks like a 2-seamer. Pardon me. No, that looks like a cutter, not a 2-seamer. Fried sets and the pitch, and he checks back on first. VR ain't going anywhere. VR is a pretty strong base runner, so wouldn't be surprised if he steals second here in the scenario where second is vacant. Good to hear. Good to hear. Guys, make sure to smash that like and subscribe on. As always, if you're enjoying the stream, really does mean a lot. Help us get to 7K subs. And the pitch, ooh, misses upstairs with the slider, 3-0. Fried is looking like he's laboring here now in the 6th, which will be his last inning of the day. Come on, baby. If Peraza's smart, he's sitting on this curveball. You were the ball boy for the game against Arizona when they came back from 4-0. Thomas, were you on the right or left side? Thomas, let me know. Oh, Peraza! Oh, Peraza timed the curve perfectly. Just, it was opposite field. Acuna got it. That's going to end the inning. Good at bat by Peraza, though. He did, what? Make me manager already. Literally timed it. Sat on that curveball. And thank you, James. I appreciate that. Yeah, Thomas, were you on the right? So you were right field for the D-backs team when they came back. Let me see this. Let me see this right now. Let me see if I can find you by just looking up the Mets highlights of that game, or would I just have to look at the Mets entire game? Either way, I'm curious now. That's really cool though. That's all. How did you get in that gig working promotions? Did you is it just because of the field that you went schooling in? Is it just because of connections? Like, how does that go about? You got it, Thomas. That's sick, Thomas. I'm beyond jealous. That's awesome, man. I can only imagine what that's like being around the team and all that. That's insane, dude. You're on the Mets refugee forums. They are slaying Lindor. Of course they are. It's what they thrive off of. My school had jobs for City Field. I jumped on and have been working there since 2018. Hell yeah, Thomas. My man. Love to see that. That's dude, I'm flipped. I feel so happy for you. That's a dream job right there. Imagine having the privilege of carrying, grabbing, and taking the balls of the New York Mets. Nothing better. And you can go about that wording however you wish. Your brother's team is winning 10-0. Nice, nice. Cubs up on Washington. Always good to see. Let them enjoy Chris Bryant while it lasts. Am I right? Second year of college. Awesome, buddy. You know, Thomas, I'm 22. We're in the same boat, my friend. SRF sets. And the pitch. Ooh, that misses away. It's 1-0 on the count. Oh, that's going to be a hanger there for, not a hanger, pardon me. There's a slider in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Jeurys Familia is getting warmed up to pitch the 7th. Lugo's on 60 days, so that way they could make a roster slot available for Fargas. He just got pushed from being able to possibly be back with the team on the 26th to now the 31st. It's only a couple days difference. It really doesn't change anything. It's retroactive. That's why. We got that call. Bad call. All right, guys. It's 6-3 now. Braves still have double the calls, but it's 6-3 down calls. Braves still have the favor, but the Mets have gone the last two. And that's down the dirt. It's now 2-2 on the count. You're trying to get an NYPD. Good for you, Thomas. That's awesome, man. I'm proud of you. That's fantastic. Proud of you all. Whatever professions you guys are going in, keep doing the great work. Always know that, guys. Always know that I appreciate all of you, too. Now it's going to be fouled off to the right side. It's still 2-2 on the count here to Austin Riley. Oh, I can only imagine. I'd assume so, Thomas. It's for a big deal. And Austin Riley strikes out, guys. Let's get some hype in the chat. Again, guys, please make sure that if you're in fact new to the channel, consider subscribing. Really does mean a lot, guys. Help us get a 7K subs. Again, a lot of great Mets content is coming on the channel outside of just streams very soon, as soon as tomorrow. I'm really, really excited for it. I hope you guys are too. But make sure to smash those buttons. And a swinging strike there by... Oh, Fried is going to pitch the 7th? Okay, that's fine with me. Oh, Deborah. that was funny. Where your streams are the highlight of my day. I'm not sure why that is, Nolan, but I appreciate that immensely, so thank you. It's 1-1 on the count. Okay, you're basically a supervisor for the promo department? Gotcha. Hype. Absolutely. Braves really about to put Fried in for the bottom of the order, which I understand, but he's been laboring, so... I'll take that. 1-2 on the count, though, guys. Awesome stuff, Thomas. Wishing you the best. Oh, way up there. 2-2 now on the count. Misses with the fastball inside. Do I like European football? Yes. Yes, I'm a Juventus fan. For soccer. Yeah, that's how they've been playing, unfortunately, Ricky. That's chopped away foul. Max Fried trying to make an at bat of this thing. You're finally graduating your bachelor's. Good for you too, Matthew. That's awesome. Forza Juve, 100%. I'm a United fan. It's okay. Again, I'm not that deep into it. Don't worry. Soccer, I only follow because that's a sport I've always excelled at the most in my life. I'm by far a better soccer. Soccer I was actually good at. Everything else not so much. But yeah, Juventus is my team. I don't follow Premier League. I never had the interest, especially when I was in high school. I just never was. I would love to go to a Man U versus Chelsea game, though. At least once in my life. I think that'd be sick. And the pitch. Oh, way up high and away. It's 3-2 now. Full count, guys. You have your road test tomorrow. Any advice? Just stay calm, cool, and collected. Don't get yourself worked up. You're on a road. Trust me. It's the easiest thing you can do. It's not, don't be tense, but don't be too, just feel normal, feel average, do what you're supposed to do. I'm not sure if they want you to parallel park, but if you parallel park, just take your time with it. Don't panic if, say, you're in a little bit of a bind, as Max Fried strikes out there. 2-away now. SRF has taken down 8 straight batters he's faced. But yeah, that would be my advice. I have no clue if Ronaldo's going to stay with Juventus. I'm out of the loop on that. Okay, when it comes to my I want to say my grandmother, my great grandmother is from who's long passed, is came from Naples. So I'm pretty sure the majority of my family that's come from Italy, like to Ellis Island, Naples. 1-0 on the count, guys, to Acuna. And that's going to be fouled off to the right side. Is it playable? Pilar goes after it, and it's caught. There you go. Love to see it. Pilar gets the awesome catch, and that's going to end the inning. SRF, 3 masterful innings in relief. Could not say anything better about this man. Literally goated. Yeah, I think Nito's okay. I think it might have been just from one of the pitches. I don't think Nito's hurt though. We'll see. But I praying he's not. I think he's okay. Fingers crossed he's not hurt. Because if he is, then I'm just gonna jump off a cliff. Oh, that's sick. You caught a game, Roma versus Juventus. Did Juventus win that game? I hope that I've seen Roma play as well. I saw Roma play Inter in like a summer game a couple years ago at Lincoln Financial, the Eagles Stadium. Oh, nice, Thomas. That's awesome. Gerald, your ancestors are from Sicily. That's awesome. Sweet. Is this the Avengers? What? Is the game on ESPN? I believe it is, but I'm not watching on ESPN because their broadcast is garbage. Yeah, it's on ESPN, but I'm not watching on ESPN. You're from Ireland? Nice. I'm mainly Italian. Ward, my last name is Irish, though. I have Irish in me. Just Italian overpowers everything. You're North African somehow, but I guess that's where I get the British. Yeah, definitely where you get the British from. 100%. Yes, Francisco Alvarez. I'm actually going to be discussing him, hopefully in a video at some point this week. So keep an eye out for him. Nito's now at the plate. Doesn't look like... Nito looks a little uncomfortable, but I don't think he's hurt. He does look a little uncomfortable, though. Oh, Nito's going to foul that one off to the right side. 0-1 on the count with the 92 heater. Ended up with a Dutch last name. You're American like a hot dog? Okay. And, okay, Nito swings through that fastball. Same spot, a little bit out of the zone, actually. 93 there. It's 0-2. Oh, Nito, let's go, baby. Tomas Nito gets himself a leadoff double. Woo! And you guys thought he was hurt. Let's go. Thomas, don't do the fake. Thomas, if you're going to be a member, you got to know not to do the fake news with me, my man. Even if it's a joke, and which it is, but still. Look, Nito's been the better catcher lately. I'm not going to deny that. He has. Do I have the utmost excitement still and hope for McCann? Absolutely. But yeah, Nito has been the better catcher. That is true. And thank you, Braves, for allowing Free to go 7th because your bullpen is that trash. Let's go. Nice, Matthew. I love how we got in a whole breakdown on who we are, like on the inside. That's cool. All right, and Max Fried's day is done, folks. At least I think he is. Maybe he's not. Oh, they have a trainer out there. I think they're trying to think he might be hurt. I agree with you, Zarice. Would I trade for Yomankata? Hell to the yes. I love me some Yomankata. Yomankata is the sole reason why I started following the White Sox. When Yomankata got traded to the White Sox, I went with him. I was stargazed over Mankata when he was a top prospect in baseball. When he was with the Red Sox, and then being part of the Chris Sale deal. Hell yeah. I love Yomankata. Yeah, guys, Fried is done. Correct. So Max Fried is out of the game, folks. The bullpen will be coming in. Just like Walker, no less, another pitcher. Granted, he's probably going to be okay, but Fried was taken out with injury. Are you mad we didn't sign Bradley? He's been making incredible defensive plays. I'm not mad that we didn't sign him, but I'm not surprised that he's doing exactly what I thought he would. He wasn't a favorite pick of mine. Springer was definitely top dog originally when we were talking about all the outfield options. I'm not mad that we didn't get Bradley. I'm thoroughly enjoying what Pilar's doing, and I'm almost certain Pilar's been better at the plate now than Bradley. So, no, I'm not mad that we didn't get Bradley. And Bradley fits. Brewers are such a defensive team. I'm not surprised that Bradley's doing exactly what I would have expected him to. Put Mazika in the game? We might see some Mazika magic again today. No, Khalil is with the team. Clearly is with the team. He's just not starting today. All right, James McCann, it's up, guys. Tomasnito on second. No outs. Webb is now in as a reliever. First pitch, and McCann is going to fly that one back. And it's 0-1 on the count. Don't get me wrong. I know that Nito isn't a fast guy, but I wouldn't bunt in this situation. I really wouldn't. If he was on first and McCann got the perfect bunt down, you could justify it. But with two slow guys, no need to bunt. And McCann swings through the off-speed pitch right down the lane. That release by Webb, though, looked identical to his fastball. And it was literally over 10 miles less per hour. 0-2 on the count now, guys. McCann's probably going to strike out, unfortunately, but I'll live with it. And the pitch. Upstairs, okay. 1-2 on the count. Misses there with the fastball. And the pitch. Oh, McCann, let's go! James McCann! Let's go! Let's go! James effing McCann. Second barrel baseball of the season, or third barrel baseball. I think it's only his second. Woo! Let's go! No, it wasn't his first barrel. His first barrel was a home run that he had against the Phillies, which I was at the game for, 4 rows away from the field. Witnessed that. He waved to me after, too, which was really cool. Nice bunt by Fargas. Smart bunt there by Fargas. Good shit, Fargas. That's what I like to see. That is what we like to see by the rookie. That's good stuff. McCann advances to third. Mets trying to make this a multi-run game. Francisco Lindor's at the plate, guys. There's one away. Lindor's first at bat on the left side today, which I feel more comfortable about, honestly. Let's see. I know, Steven. So happy to see about McCann. You didn't tell me. I know. You know how big of a McCann fan I am. What's up, Matthew? Happy to have you here, buddy. All right, and that pitch is going to be in the dirt. Misses there on the slider, it looks like. And it's 1-0 on the count. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, thank you so much for the donation, Alec. I appreciate that. Guys, let's get some dono hype in the chat from my man, Alec. Now let's get this W, Alf GM. Absolutely, Alec. Thank you so much for the dono, my friend. That really does mean a lot, buddy. Get some dono hype in there from my man. 1-1 on the count, guys. And again, donations really... Guys, you don't understand. 99-cent donations to $1 million donations. Doesn't matter what size or length they are. They all mean a lot to me. So, again, everyone that donated, like Alec here today in the past, just, again, thank you so much, guys. Really does mean a lot. 1-1 here on the count, guys. 7 pitches in. 1 out. That's going to miss away. It's 2-1 on the count. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. The 2 big acquisitions of the offseason. Let's connect. Let's connect. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see it. Up high. 3-1 now. Webb has no command on that fastball. 3-1 on the count. Let's go, baby. And the pitch. And that's down. Lindor is walked. Let's go. Good eye, Lindor. Good eye. Not swinging at anything stupid there. And it doesn't get any easier because Big Meat Pete is now at the plate, folks. Let's go. You going to take him out? Oh, they're going to take him out already. Or are they just checking in on him? I made them turn on the game at my work, and I'm out delivering right now. As you should, Matthew. Priorities first. Let's go, baby. What's up, Joseph? Checking in at a good time. Oh, pardon me. Now they're checking. Yeah. Sean Newcomb. Newcomb's an interesting character because he was a solid starter in this rotation for the Braves. I don't know what's happened to him, though. Southpaw's warming up. We want Mazika. Might need some Mazika magic at some point. What part of Italy is Alonso from? Whoever they got the best meat. All right, let's go. First pitch, Pete. And that's inside. It's 1-0 on the count. Nito and McCann got the first doubles of the season. That is amazing fact, Deborah. That is. That's phenomenal. I can't believe that's McCann's first double, especially. It's ridiculous. Four to Italy. Yes. Good pick. Perfect. Couldn't have said it better. I look like Conforto? Thank you. Conforto's my favorite player. People think I look like him and Pilar the most. And the pitch by Webb. Oh, my goodness. That was right down the lane for Pete. Pete's swings scare me so much because it looks like his shoulder's going to just rip apart. It's insane how hard he swings that bad. It's 1-1 on the count, though. Thomas, we love Big Meat Pete. That's all I can say. Oh, there you go. Stolen base for Lindor. Let's go. There you go, Lindor. Make up for it. If you can't make up for it at the plate, make up for it on base pass and defense. Do everything you can possibly can if you are struggling. That's fine with me. Good steal by Lindor. Good speed. Small ball. Oh, something that the Mets desperately need more consistently of. Pitch number 14 for Webb. And pitch. Oh, Pete chops that one foul. I'm glad Pete chopped that one foul because that would have been a grounder. On the changeup, I believe. 2-2 now on the count. Yeah, Newcomb's in the bullpen now. Yep. I think Newcomb is like how Matz was for the Mets in a lot of ways. He'd have some games where he'd be rolling, then others where he couldn't get out of the first inning. Oh my goodness, Alonso struck out on the 95 heater. Oh, Pete. That's a bad strikeout, Pete. I love you, Pete, but that's a bad strikeout. That was good pitch. Outside, but doable. Pete, way under it. Pete needs to choke up on the bat a little bit more. All right, they're intentionally walking Dom Smith. They just intentionally walked Dom Smith for Kevin Pillar. Kevin, F these boys up. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Kevin, take that as an insult. I want to see the ball of, like, fury, the fire in your eyes. I want to see that right now. Give me that, Kevin. Take insult to that intentional walk. Because they don't think you're good enough, Kevin. Prove them wrong, Kevin. Let's go, Kevin. And the pitch. Oh, Pilar just missed a ground double. Oh, my goodness. 0-1 on the count. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Blow this open, Kevin. Oh, he got frozen on that one. It's 0-2. Took a fastball right above the knee. Has Pete hit a grand slam? I think he's hit one. I don't think more than that, though. What's up, guys, to my 150-plus Mets and baseball fans? Bases loaded. 0-2 on the count. Webb sets for the pitch. And, so an umpire that had an expanded strike zone said, we're going to go a little tight now. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're calling the game as you should right now. Again, consistency is just atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Nah, Sean Reed Foley's mustache makes him a better man. I love his mustache. It brings character to him. Oh, Pilar hacked someone foul. Got in front of that one on the off-speed pitch. It's 1-2 on the count. Oh, wait, you know what? Maybe Alonso's only had one in spring or something. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I think Alonso had a grand slam in this past spring. That's why I'm thinking of it. Oh, no! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Pilar just got drilled right in the face. He's bleeding. He's down. No fucking way. Oh my God. What a fucking champ. His nose is probably broken right down the lane. What a champ walked off and got off by himself. Are you fucking kidding me, though? I'm sorry for swearing, guys. The Mets have been hurt so much. Like, it is jaw-dropping what has been happening. Clearly is going to be now the base runner on first. I can't believe that just happened. Pilar is a damn G, though. He got off by himself. I just can't. He got drilled right in the face. It wasn't even his cheek. He got drilled like dead center. It looks like he had, granted, it was probably the blood, but it looks like he had a split like right down his nose. Like, And look, I'm not mad at the last team. I'm not mad at the pitcher at all or anything. I just want to say that was completely unintentional. That's probably going to bother Webb for a very long time, and he's out of the game now, so he's going to do nothing but just reflect on that. So again, no one talk shit or anything like that. Was completely unintentional. That is terrible. I feel terrible for Webb, and I feel terrible for Pilar. That's just terrible. No one deserves to be in that position. You know, he's probably not going to get sleep tonight. Like that messes up players when they cause those accidents to happen. So just remember that, guys. That's not on Webb at all. Just unbelievably unfortunate. Unbelievably unfortunate. I'm still at a loss for words on how bad it's terrible how bad that was. That's all I can say. Like, it wasn't like when Harper got drilled, that was bad, but he got drilled in the side cheek. Like, Pilar got drilled right dead center in the face. I just pray that his it looks like his nose was broken, but I'm praying that there's nothing else serious that, you know, he doesn't have a concussion, that he doesn't have any serious fractures. Because I'm worried about Pilar now. I don't know the severity of his injury. But fuck, man. Taking a heater right to the face. Like, Stanton's was terrible, but that was side of his face. Stan got messed up. But that was that was one of the worst I've ever seen, though. Imagine being that much of a fucking idiot like Snizzy over here making a stupid comment. Easy ban. Easy ban. My apologies again for the cursing, guys. It's not purposeful. Just clowns. Enjoy that easy ban. Oh my goodness. What's up, though? We got over 200 viewers, guys. Thank you all so much for chiming in. I think we got a lot of people in here because they're wondering what the hell just happened. Like, again, though, don't joke about it. Pilar's gonna be okay, guys. That's terrible. It's so scary. Like, I've never seen in my lifetime watching a live game like we are right now. I've never seen a guy get drilled that bad. I've seen it in highlights and stuff. I've never, while watching a live game, seen a guy get hit the way he did. So again, feel terrible. I feel terrible for Webb because that's going to eat him a lot. Oh wait, pardon me. Maybe it did hit him more on the side of the face. It was weird, that corner. It looks like it was the bottom of the left side of the helmet and on his head. So I honestly don't know. I don't know where the actual part of the ball fully hit him. I want to see the slow-mo. I don't know. Maybe John Boy's going to break it down. I don't know. Webb is distraught, though. Again, just remember, guys, that this is not on the pitcher. All your Jays followers worry about Kev. Kev is... Maybe that's the Canadian in him when he was a Blue Jay. That tough SOB looked like a hockey player because he got drilled, blood was gushing, and he still walked off without really needing help. So, Kevin Pilar is a bad, bad man. It's okay, Thomas. Thomas, I didn't even see it. It's okay. But thank you for the donation, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, in a nutshell, it looks like Pilar's nose was broke. And I honestly, if anything's broken, I hope it's just his nose. It's just, wow. That took my breath away. Yeah, Webb is distraught. This game's terrible now. I feel disgusted. I feel for Webb so much. I feel for everyone right now. That's all I can say. I have empathy for all of them right now. It's terrible. Is this season? I have no clue. I don't think it's a season-ending injury. God forbid. That would be terrible. Mets now got Walker and Pilar, 2 former Blue Jays, injured in today's game. Their injury count now for the Mets is up to 13 or 14 players from the active roster on this season. It's terrible. All right, guys, it's 0-1 on the count here. Newcomb is now on the mound, the southpaw, who has just a sub 6.5 ERA on the season. Jonathan VR takes a fastball way inside. It's 1-1 on the count. One on the count, guys. Bases loaded. We're trying to get our emotions back in this game, but man, the fact that Pilar got drilled the way he did, and for him to just be profusely just gushing blood. It's like when you get a terrible nosebleed. I'm hoping it was from his nose and not his head. That's what I'm more worried about. I'm hoping that it was just his nose is broken. He was just gushing blood. But man. 1-2 on the count, guys, for VR still. Chris, can we go 2 minutes without the Fire Rojas narrative? I think things are more important than that right now. Yeah, it did look like he just got his nose broken, which again should not be season ending. Pray to God that he doesn't have a concussion or a fracture, anything like that. You know, if the Mets lost Pilar long term this season, that would hurt them so much more. Not just because the injuries now, but in general. Pilar's done so well for the Mets, both off the bench and as a starter now. Again, though, guys, I appreciate you all chiming in. It really does mean a lot. I hope you're enjoying the stream as kind of shaken as we are right now. VR is going to get a little chopper there. Swanson tries to handle it, and that's going to end the inning. So the Mets are not able to execute more with bases loaded other than a run scored by a hit by pitch, unfortunately. Webb is still really shaken. Again, just terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Yeah, no. Pilar, I highly doubt is going to play again in the series. Because one, you know how much swelling Pilar is going to have if he has a broken nose? Even if it's maybe one of those things where it's broken, they're able to realign it. No. Pilar's done this series. Which means it's even more adamant for the Mets to figure stuff out. With possibly making moves. And thank you, Swap Boy. I appreciate the kind words, buddy. Yeah, PCA isn't coming here anytime soon. Oh, the hit up on YouTube now. Pitch looks like it got a good chunk of the helmet, too. I think it's not as bad as it looks. Yeah, I think he took the bulk of the damage on his nose. Maybe it was one of those things where it hit his helmet and his face, but maybe it hit like his helmet, so his helmet maybe went down and hit his nose. I don't know. I'll have to see it in really slow-mo, basically. Man, I mean, Webb is really gonna make me cry out here. Like, I genuinely feel terrible for this guy. That sucks. Just like how terrible I still feel for Albert Almora Jr. Like, any time a major accident happens in sports from one player to another, it can really mess up a player, and that's the last thing I wish on Webb. I'm just saying, like, I'm naturally concerned for him now too in his mental state. You know, like it can really derail you. So I pray to God that's not the case for him. And same thing for Pilar. Whenever he's back and healthy, you know, it's going to probably change his approach a little bit at the plate. I get he's a pro, but you know, these things are just terrible. And the pitch, and that's going to be up and away there by Familia. Misses there with a 96 heater on Freddie Freeman. That's how we get started off in the bottom of the 7th. Mets have a 2-0 lead here, folks. Hey, David. Yeah, David, you missed the whole... You know what happened, but yeah. Okay, a big swing and miss there on the sinker, looks like. And it's 1-1 on the count. And a big swing misser on the 98 heater right down the lane. It's 1-2. Khalil Lee's in right field, guys. He'll be commanding that for the remainder of the game. So he should get his first MLB at bat today. Mets cannot let this game get away from them, though. They need to win it for Kevin more than anything. Seriously. That's going to be a chopper there to first, but foul. Still 1-2 on the count. Oh, yeah, the Mets aren't going to retaliate. It was accident. There's nothing to retaliate. There was no animosity. There was nothing to retaliate there. One, two here on the count, though, guys, and the pitch. And Freeman takes out for a ride to center, but it's playable. And it's going to be caught there by Fargas for the first out of the 7th. One for Taijuan, too. I agree. One for the Blue Jays boys, right? One for the Blue Jays boys. Kyle, I don't understand why. Another example, guys. Don't be like that guy, Kyle. That was just in here. Easy bands. We don't tolerate stupid stuff like that. I just hope you learn better, my friend. That is by no means a situation to even consider the idea of retaliation. Marcelo Ozuna is at the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. 1-0 on the count to him. Familia sets and the pitch. And that's big swing to miss. Nastiness from Mr. Reese Familia here on the 97 heater. What happened to Walker? He exited the game after a couple innings pitched due to left side tightness. Doing his best Jacob deGrom impression, who's currently on the IL with right side tightness. And the pitch. And that's going to be hacked away foul to the right side. 1-2. Yeah, no, I look, there is a time and place for everything. I 1,000% agree with that. There's no justifying even the thought of retaliating in that situation, no matter what argument you make. 2-2 on the count. Who's going to get middle tightness? I guess we'll have to find out next week's episode of the Mets. I don't know. Like, oh, and there you go. Another strikeout as Ozuna swings through that beautiful off-speed pitch by Familia. And now there's 2 away. Familia coming in with the heat early, attacking these guys. Love to see it. Yankees losing. That's always a positive. And pitch. Oh, half swing there. And that's going to be a called strike there to Mr. Ozzy Albies. All right, Ozzy's going to pull that one on the right side, but foul. You know what's crazy to me, though, guys? Let's just think about the past week in a nutshell for the Mets. Really just the past couple days. But you can go week. When it comes to, like, this has been such a Mets week. What other teams in the MLB get the plethora of injuries in a short period of time the way they do? Granted, I know the Phillies and the Braves have had their best Mets impressions lately with their injuries, respectfully. I know the Brewers have, like, everyone injured. But my point is that it always feels like with this club, especially, even with the new regime, it's just some of the wackiest things happening. And I get it, it's baseball, a lot of things are unpredictable, but man, it's so bizarre. What, like, these kind of injuries, how they're happening, it's so Mets. That's all I can really say. And the pitch. And Ozzy pulls that one right into the shift to Peraza to end the inning. Nice little snag there by Peraza on one knee. Mets head to the top of the 8th. Still up 2-0. I know, and the fact that the Mets are somehow in first place is more baffling than at all. It shows you how lackadaisical this division has been to start the year, and why anyone can still run away with it. I look, if Pilar can somehow avoid an IL stint, sign me the hell up. Either way, though, I'm not going to be upset or anything, regardless of the outcome, in the sense of from a team perspective. I'll just feel bad for him, of course. Aaron Loop has been very solid for the Mets this year. Yes. Yeah, David, I think the Scherzer talks would make far more sense if the Nats find themselves third in the division, getting close to the deadline. I think that's where you have a better argument. Oh, I know Scherzer broke his nose and made his next start. I remember that. Wasn't that against the Mets? Wasn't that start against the Mets? I'm almost certain it was. Because I remember he broke his nose off of the most fluky bunt you will ever see. Literally tried to bunt a ball, and it somehow went up on him. So crazy. Like, how does that even happen? Oh, he pitched against the Phillies? Oh, okay. For the next game. My mistake. Regardless, though. It's just crazy. I want a Kevin Pillar shirt or a jersey, though. That's for sure. I've been wanting one. This only tends to. And the pitch, and that's up and away. It's 1-0 on the count. And the pitch, and that's it. Oh, Peraza pulled that one, but it was popped up to the third baseline to Swanson, and there's one away. Who will the Mets call up next? Leroy, good question. I don't know. I really don't know. They have their outfield options still with Fargas, Clearly, and Jake Hager, but that's all minors. Look, the Mets are going to make trades this week. That I can tell you. And this only reiterated things further about making trades, which is perfect timing for my video tomorrow. Malk Smith is still dealing with injury, I believe. 1-0 on the count, guys. Tomas Nido, 2 for 3 on the day, had an extra base hit that led to a run. And the pitch. Oh, there you go. Tomas Nido have a day. 3 hits, baby. Let's go. Love to see it. Wards, what's up, my man? How's it going? A lot of guys, I feel like a lot of guys are getting injured too because they're a little overwhelmed by having the 2020 season the way they did and now going into this season. Trevor May's getting warmed up now for the bottom of the 8th, guys, and Jake Hager is about to pinch hit. Looks like, yep, Hager's getting his first at bat of the day, folks. So Hager's hitting. I believe he's hitting for what Famili's spot would have been. First pitch to him, and that's going to be a fastball in the corner. 95 there on the heater, 0-1 on the count. Absolutely, Cristiano. Prayers up to my man, Pilar, indeed. Oh, nasty curveball in there, though. 0-2 on the count. Exactly, James. Where I am thankful that it is early in the season still, too, that this is happening. Not that it prohibits it from happening at any point else in the season, but again, if hopefully if it's a situation, no. Oh, pass ball. Nido advances from first to second. Two guys out. Guy Farkas is at the plate after the out there by Hager. And that's going to be hacked off. Bloop! Let's go! Oh, yeah! Oh, my goodness. Ronald Acuna just got crossed up by the bloop. Let's go, baby. Mr. Fargas, first MLB hit is a bloop double. And oh, my God. Acuna really got crossed up by that ball. Oh, my. Steph did him good. Wow. 1-0 on the count, guys, to Mr. Francisco Lindor, as the Mets have themselves now a 3-0 lead. Yeah, I mean, Carson, the Mets tend to do that too, so I feel that. This season's different, though, because even when they're slumping, they normally have pitching to back them up. Normally, at least. Oh, that's going to be a strike on the corner there. It's now 2-1 on the count. Guys, everyone give a massive shout-out to a good friend and great member of the channel, A. Lavelle. Well, thank you so much for the donation, guys. Let's get some dono hype in the chat. As always, what's up, Worry? Hope you're doing well. Let's go, Mets. Absolutely, my man. Thank you so much again for the donation, guys. Hope you're having a great day, my friend. And Lindor swings and misses there on the off-speed pitch. My goodness. Come on, Lindor. Come on, baby. Stop chasing. Stop chasing those off-speed pitches inside. It's been killing you. Stop getting caught up, I should say. Not even chase, because it's not like it's down and away. And Lindor fouls that one off. Keeps the at-bat alive. 2-2 on the count still. Bring back Ike. What? Ike Davis? Last time I checked, he was trying to rejuvenate his career as a pitcher. Oh, in the dirt. Lindor takes it. Good eye, Lindor. Thank you. Full count now to Mr. Smile. Runner on second. 2 outs. Mets have themselves a 3-0 lead here in the top of the 8th. Sean Newcomb, the southpaw, has had a little bit of a rough go of it here in the top of the 8th. Giving up a Tomas Nido single that became a eventual double thanks to a stolen base from a passed ball. And then a bloop double from Fargas to right. And Lindor's going to take his second consecutive walk of the day. Now there's 2 guys on for Mr. Big Me Pete, who struggled mightily at the plate the past 4 games. Especially, he's had 1 home run, but that's the only hit he's received in his last 4 games in total. So let's see if Pete can get something going here and really blow this thing open late in the top of the 8th off of a favorable southpaw and Sean Newcomb. This is the time. This is the exact matchup I would see Pete taking one. Dead center. Come on, Pete. Oh, my goodness. He almost hit him. Jesus Christ. It's 1-0 on the count. Fastball way up and in. Newcomb sets. Pitch number 24 underway. And Pete goes right through the 96 heater. Oh my goodness. Pete is swinging under everything right now, though, guys. He's swinging under everything. Like a normal slugger would, might add. When sluggers slump, this is what I look for. I look for them swinging under everything. And I look for them going for stuff down and away. I think Alonso needs a day off. The issue is we can't even give him a day off. Everyone's hurt. We literally cannot give Alonso a day off right now. It would not be good. Like, literally, no good would come of it. Unless you want to put Mazika on first. But, man, that's not feasible. 2-1 on the count. Takes fastball outside. It's okay, William, but again, just know better. Can't be doing that stuff. I didn't ban you because I know that you've been a good supporter on the channel. Just know better, that's all. Oh my goodness, Pete's. Oh, Jesus. Now that is a pitch that he should not have swung at. In the dirt. 2-2 on the count. Wilson says DFA him. That's comical. Oh, nice take there by Pete. It's full count now. Slider misses away. Oh my. Did I miss it? Do you guys see something before I did? Oh, hacked away foul. Y'all are getting me too hyped. Stop predicting stuff. Tim, I love you, buddy, but please don't say let's go right before a pitch happens. You're making me think that you're ahead of me. Like, I'm not, you know what? I'm not going to look at the chat for the remainder of this at bat. Giving me anxiety. Pitch number 29 underway. Oh, just short. Again, warning track. Second time. First it was Pilar in the beginning of the game. That was Pete. Pete just missed that. Look, that wasn't... Pete had one bad swing in that at bat. That was good contact, though. Just couldn't get enough, unfortunately. Everyone on the Joey Gallo train right now, huh? Interesting. I know that I know that John Heyman came out with a report earlier that there are all teams interested in the outfield market are very much interested in him. I broke 150 likes. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you kindly. Let's see here. I'm just reading more of your comments, guys. Again, thank you so much, everyone, being here, guys. If you haven't subscribed, if you've been enjoying what has been a polar opposite stream from the past couple days against the Rays, in the sense of just how kind of crazy this has been. I actually, the past two games of streams haven't been like this. Game one in the Rays series, though, was hectic because of the walk-off. What led up to that. But such a crazy game. More Mets got injured, unfortunately. Mets will be making trades, I assure you. So just keep an ay out for that, guys. We'll be discussing that on the channel tomorrow. I'm excited to get into the conversation. And yeah, that's all I can say. What will probably happen is I'm going to come out with the video, and then there will be further reports of maybe a player the Mets are showing interest in. That if that's the case, then I'll be doing a video on that when it happens. You guys know the drill. My offseason coverage was everywhere. Like anything and everything regarding the Mets and who they could possibly acquire. There's no one that you should be going ahead for. It's here. It's on the channel. So just know that that kind of stuff is going to be picking up on the channel now with the Mets back and very much interested in making moves happen for this team. That's going to be fastball that misses away, and it's going to be 1-0 on the count here for Mr. Trevor May, the gamer boy, at the plate. You know, Joey Gallo's arm is stupid strong. You do not run on Joey Gallo. And that's going to be a chopper to the left side. 1-1 on the count. If Jose Reyes is available, nah, he officially retired over this past year. He's more concerned about his rap he's been doing in the DR. And the pitch. Oh, up there, just missed on the changeup. It's 2-1 now on the count. Yeah, there's not an update on Pilar yet, from what I've seen. Oh, fastball just misses now by May. It's 3-1 on the count, guys. Yeah, I did watch Trevor May's vlog. I thought it was awesome. I love getting inside access like that. It's very cool, very different. And there you go. First one's going to be right down the lane from Dansby to Peraza to Alonso, and there's one away. Have a good one, Deborah. Thanks so much for chiming in. Do I think Story will be moved this year? Yes. Edgar Santana, right-hander, is getting warmed up in the pen to pitch the top of the ninth for the Braves. And that's going to be a called strike. So the Mets get a call. All right. So the Braves, who have 6 calls in their favor, whether it's a called strike that should have been a ball or vice versa, because they were at the plate. Now the Mets got themselves a call, and Austin Riley takes a bomb, no doubter, opposite field. This is now a 2-run ball game, folks, as Austin Riley, slugger, has had a great start to this season for the Braves. One of the few bright spots other than Ronald Acuna Jr. Gets an Apotaco, and it is now just a 3-1 lead. Not ideal. Not ideal. Not going to overreact just yet, though. Granted, though, May hasn't had his stuff since he threw the first pitch. He's struggled to command the fastball. It's been going all over the place from the first batter. The changeup missed as well. May does not have his stuff early, so let's see if he can kind of get back in a rhythm. And the pitch. And does Heredia to go? He does not. I think it's 1-0 on the count. Oh, yeah, that was just belt high. Riley took that for a ride opposite field. Mets legend, I know. Mets cut Guillermo Heredia in the offseason because of their outfield depth, no less. And look at that. All right, that's going to be a called strike there. Gets him on the changeup. 1-1 now on the count. DeGrom is scheduled to, as long as he's fine, he'll be ready to come back for the series opener against the Marlins on Friday. And pitch by May. Oh, and there you go. Guillermo Heredia, Mets legend, gets himself a double. You knew that was going to happen. You knew that was going to happen with Heredia. Oh my God, is Pablo? I don't want to see Pablo Sandoval. He's been so clutch. Here we go, Big Panda. the Rockets' favorite baseball player of all time is at the plate. If you know, you know. All right, guys. Mets find themselves in a bind right now. Trevor May doesn't have his stuff. He didn't look good from the beginning, so I'm concerned here. All right, in the dirt. Swings and misses on the changeup there. It's 0-1 on the count. Oh, AB, so much happened, AB. You have no idea. And yes, guys, help us get to 200 likes by the end of the stream would really mean a lot. Make sure to just smash that like and subscribe button. If whoever becomes the 200th like here in the stream, we get a massive shout out as well. So yeah, guys, 1-1 on the count. AB, main thing you missed was Kevin Pillar getting absolutely drilled in the face. Blood was gushing everywhere, and he's out of the game. That's what happened. And no, I'm not joking. Big swing to miss there on the changeup again. It's 1-2 now on the count. If we win, we deserve to see GG. I agree, Thomas. I wholeheartedly agree. Oh, if you know about Pillar, then that's all you need to know. May set and the pitch. There you go. It's going to be caught. And Heredia is going to stay at second. So what looked like a liner, good contact. Better catch there by Khalil Lee. And now there's 2 away. Let's go, May. Come on, baby. Let's get out of this. Come on, baby. How do you get hit? Just by a pitch. Just by a pitch inside. Kamar, no. I'm not even going to try to pronounce Adrianza's first name. Either way, Adrianza is now at the plate. Pinch hitter for the Braves today. Oh, thank you, William. I appreciate that. And first pitch, and that's going to be hacked away foul in the 96 heater to the backstop. That's funny. Steve Cohen called out the Mets fans an hour ago, said, "Newsflash, we can win this game. Can we stop the negativity and root for a win tonight?" That's funny. Steve doesn't know how social media works. Trust me, I say this to everyone too. But Steve doesn't know. Nor do I expect him to know. This is social media. Everyone's miserable. Always. Unfortunately. If I thought that was funny, they actually tweeted that. And that's going to be up high in the 97 here. It's 1-1 on the count. One of the black jerseys happening, my assumption, is in June. May sets and the pitch. And that's going to be a chopper that goes foul. 86 here with the off-speed pitch. There you go, Tim. Love the positivity and enthusiasm, my man. I want to meet Steve. Don't we all, Thomas? At least you work there, though. You'll definitely meet him. LGB, thank you so much. I appreciate the donation. I really hope that isn't the case, my friend. But I appreciate your kind support always. So, guys, don't know hype in the chat. LGB, a great Braves fan, might I add, who's so kind in the chat always. So, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, buddy. It's 2-2 now on the count as May misses inside there. Down, I should say, with the changeup. It's 2-2. Yeah, that happened a while ago, Matthew. It's just a 4-day difference in when he would start with the team. No biggie regarding Lugo. May sets for pitch number 19, and that's in the dirt, and that's a pass ball. Runner's going to advance to third, no problem. Braves get that much closer to making this a one-run game. Yeah, I didn't like what I was seeing with the body language from May from the first pitch he threw today. And there you go. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful snag by Jose Peraza. His defense has been money there. Oh my goodness. That's where the Mets fans still yelling at Braves fans. He's going to get jumped after the game, but that's fine. Either way, Mets get out of the inning. Wow. Great stuff to get out of the inning there. I'll take that. Jose Peraza has been so good. Let's get a rally going. I mean, the Mets don't need a rally. They just need to avoid the loss. They're winning. So, it's kind of my stance. Let's hope they catch this dub. That's what I think. The White Sox are murdering whoever they're playing, right? Let me check that right now. Oh my goodness, Yo, the Twins season has been done since the start. Give me Byron Buxton right now, baby. I did a video. So all you guys, I don't know if you remember, I did a video on Byron Buxton this past offseason. He was one of the rare videos I did on the channel where it was like a player I think would be a great fit for the Mets versus it being a factual fit based off of like connection. Even though the Mets were approached by the Twins a couple years ago to part ways with Noah Syndergaard to consider a deal with Byron Buxton, and the Mets didn't do it. But Byron Buxton, I said, would be a perfect fit for the Mets this past offseason, and now he's on an MVP pace. He's the only positive for that team right now. Get Byron out of Minnesota. Byron to Queens. Let's get it trending. If we got outfielders out long term, especially, get it trending. Let's get Byron. Why are Twins doing bad? Well, they have a lot of guys hurt, and their pitching is not doing well. Free Buxton. Yes. Pitch inside there. Misses. And now it's ball one. 1-0 on the count, guys. And there you go. Don Smith gets a base hit to start the top of the ninth, folks. Let's go. Dom's on with a base hit to right center. And that is how things get started here, baby. Let's see if we can get more. Khalil Lee! Let's go, guys. I love them because Khalil Lee, guys, was the video that trended of him in AAA when a Yanks fan yelled at him, Khalil Lee, left hand for ass, right hand for tits, or vice versa. And then he put up his hand for ass. And then they did the same thing to Dominic Smith the other day in one of the Orioles games. I think the one I was at. And he put up a hand for tits. I just love them. They're in the embodiment of a fun clubhouse. So I enjoy that. I know Yona broke his hand. And the pitch. And that's down on the fastball. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Inside. Good take there by Khalil Lee. Does not chase that what looks like a slider or changeup. What was that video? Look them up. It's hard to find them. Yeah, that was clearly Thomas. Yep. Because it was Syracuse. That was clearly in outfield. Oh, and he swings through another fastball that was out of the zone down. Santana's not effing with anything up high, it would seem. So we'll see what happens here. And the pitch. And Lee fouls that one off. It's 2-2 still on the count. I have no clue, Ghostway. I'm sorry. I have no clue. Oh, and clearly gets frozen. Not bothered, though. First at bat of his career. It's okay. Not bothered. Should have swung. Again, though, first at bat. Does anyone drink water anymore? Gary, it's true, though. Everyone seems like they just keep pulling stuff. Max Fried cramped his hand. Well, he cramped his throwing hand, which seems like makes a lot of sense, especially for a guy that's throwing curveball after curveball after curveball. That's not surprising to me. And the pitch. And VR swings right through that off-speed pitch. It's 0-1 on the count. Diaz, who pitched yesterday, gave up a run or two, is now set to pitch today. It would have been nice if he didn't pitch yesterday. Again, that's one of the few gripes I've had with Rojas as of late. I didn't think made any sense to have him yesterday when there would be a solid chance we'd have him today. I don't think 1 day difference really changes much for him when it comes to rest, especially in a game that they were losing. So stupid. Either way, though, it's over with. Even the great Kelenic was 0 for 4 in his first game. I know, that's a great point. Anything's possible. Fried is the Braves' best pitcher. Correct. Given the injuries that Mike Soroka's their ace, but Soroka's been hurt. So Fried is usually their ace now, yeah. Oh, and VR's going to fly that one up. Playable. Ozuna catches that one. Now there's 2 away. Dom Smith, after getting a leadoff single, has yet to get anything moving here on the base paths, thanks to no further hitting by the Mets so far. Free Nelly Cruz, yeah. If there was a DH, I'd be all over Nelly Cruz, but yeah. He'll probably get traded at the deadline, I have to imagine. He would make a lot of sense for some teams. I would love him with the White. I think he would do so good against the White Sox. That's not just because of the fact that the White Sox are playing them right now. I just think he'd do really well with them. 0-1 on the count. What I just said, if they had the DH Alec. Diaz, I mean, I know we can't play defense. He's like 40. 1-1 on the count, guys. Cruise to the Yankees, no doubt. Yes, because they absolutely need another slugger in that lineup. And the pitch. Cross is going to pull that one foul to the left side. It's 1-2. I know the White Sox have Mercedes, but get creative with it. You know? Yeah, and Diaz is up in the bullpen. Yep, pitch. And Peraza is way out in front of that one. Chops someone foul to the left side. And the pitch. And Peraza strikes out swinging on the off-speed pitch down and away. And that is going to end the top of the ninth. Mets trying to get the save here. Edwin Diaz is up. Let's see if he can bring it to us. Stop golfing. That was a pitch down and away. That wasn't a golf swing. Sam, I like that confidence. Got your new hat for the new streak? Only makes sense, Timothy. Only makes sense. Again, though, guys, thanks so much to everyone that's been chiming in. We're getting close to 3 hours and 40-minute mark here in tonight's stream. Really, really appreciate you all. If you guys have been enjoying the stream, please make sure to smash that like by the end of the stream or after. If you're watching this on replay by chance, which I know some people do, please make sure to smash those buttons as well. It really does mean a lot, guys, and help us get to 7K subs. It really does mean a lot, too. We've had so much fun on the channel. I'm so excited for what the future holds here at WardyNYM for the entirety of the season and beyond. A lot of great things are happening, guys. So, again, please make sure to hit those buttons. Thank you in advance. Max Kepler's solid. Kepler's a big swing and miss guy. He's fairly one-dimensional, though. But he's solid. Depending on what the Mets would want him for, I wouldn't be against Kepler. Here comes Edwin. Yes, Dave. Absolutely, my friend. If the Twins know what's good for them, they should trade Buxton now while his price is at an all-time high. Because it'll probably never be higher than this. So, just keep that in mind, guys. Exactly. That's what I meant by one-dimensional for Kepler. He's granted, though, if you want a bench bat, that's fine, because you're seeing far more righties than lefties, though. So, just don't have him in against lefties. It's pretty simple. Max Kepler's a fun player, too. He's German as well. He's from Germany. He's the only German-born player in the MLB. Let's go, baby. Of course, top of the lineup is what Diaz is seeing to try to get this one out against Mr. Edwin Diaz. Let's go, baby. First pitch. And that's inside. Misses there. 91. 1-0 on the count, guys. Misses inside with the slider. And the pitch. Upstairs. Just misses up top. 99 on the heater. 2-0. Cardinals aren't going to get rid of Bader, though. We wouldn't have donated 5. You don't need... Oh, for your Braves, you're saying. I gotcha. Well, not off to a good start as Diaz brings that chopper that was back, a comebacker from Acuna. And Acuna is going to end his day 0 for 4, I believe, at the plate. Which is fortunate because Acuna was by far the biggest worry I had in this game. Mets somehow tame the beast for one day. We'll see if they can keep it up the remainder of the series. Doesn't get any easier, though. Freddie Freeman now, who has a solo shot on the day and a walk. With such an Freddie Freeman stance, everything about this human being is so damn intimidating. I hate it. Freeman is what Chipper Jones was for Mets fans that follow the Mets back in the, earlier 2000s. I wasn't a fan like that given my age, but Freeman is like that for me. And that's going to be down 99 on the heater. You're scared, Michael? Don't be scared. It's going to be okay, hopefully. 2-0 here on the count, guys. And the pitch by Diaz misses away on the slider. 3-0 now to Freddie Freeman. I like Freddie Freeman too. That's what sucks. Why does this guy have to be likable and be brave at the same time? And the pitch. And that's going to be a walk, pardon me. So Edwin Diaz walks Freddie. And now the tie and run is coming up to the plate. Marcel, oh Jesus. Why would they do that? Why would they show Ozuna's bomb from last season? Why would you do SNYFU? Why did you do that? That was such a, oh my goodness. They're jinxing this team so hard. Why would you do that? I saw PTSD from that Ozuna home run from last August. Belt high slider. That's exactly what just happened there. But Ozuna didn't get enough of it. There's 2 away. That was literally the exact same. The only difference, actually no, Diaz, when he pitched that last year, it was even out of the zone and he pulled for it opposite field. 2 away, guys. 1 more out. Let's get it. Oh, no, it is SNY video, though, Deborah. I'm watching through SNY. I'm not watching it through the Braves feed. And that's going to be hacked Ozzy Albies. And that's going to end it. Let's go! Massive win for the Mets. That was a statement game. Massive game for the Mets with literally everyone hurt. Everyone hurt. Such a big one for our Mets, guys. Let's get some hype. Guys, it's Rally Rabbit time. Let's get some hype. Let's get some GG hype in the chat, guys. We won! 3-1, massive victory. We did it for Taiwan. We did it for Kevin. We did it for everybody. Massive win, guys. Hold on. Let's go! Hype in the chat, guys. Guys. I know you're a Braves fan, LGB. Maybe someone else asked. GG though, my friend. It was a damn good game, guys. Hype in the chat, guys. You love to see it. Now, you know what? Let's end this thing the only way I know. Tichi, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you for the $1 dono, guys. Here, guys, we're gonna finish this thing off the best way I could imagine in this beautiful Mets W.
Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life because the Mets are really sucking the ball. Knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the M-E-T-S Mets of New York town. the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets. Where do they go? To meet the Mets! Oh, they're hollering and cheering and they're jumping in their seats. Where do they go? To meet the Mets! All the fans are true to the orange and blue. So hurry up and come on down. 'Cause we got ourselves a ball club, the Mets of New York town. Give 'em a yell! Give 'em a hand! And let 'em know you're rooting in the stand. Come on and meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life. Because the Mets are really stopping the ball. Knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side. Everybody's coming down to meet the M-E-T-S Mets of New York town. Of New York town.
And that is how we're going to close this one out, folks. Thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed that. Finally, we got Meet the Mets after a Mets win this time. We got some GG hype in the chat as well. So appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Literally, thank you all so much. Nolan, you're too kind. Thank you all so much for the kind words. Had so much fun today. Polar opposite from yesterday. Yesterday was easily one of the most depressing games I've had to cover this season. So this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. And guys, we will be right back at it here tomorrow for Game 2 of the Braves and Mets series. So I hope to see you guys there. And I'll expect a big video coming on the channel, hopefully earlier tomorrow, a couple hours before the stream. So thank you all so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day. And no post game today, my friend. That's going to do it for today. So thank you all again, guys. And let's go Mets, baby. Such a big win. Such a big win. We did it for Walker. And most importantly, we did it for Pilar. Thank you, guys. Have a great night. Talk to you soon.